Sup nerds, welcome to the Omni4Game podcast, episode 98. I'm Sean, I'm joined with Chris and Brandon as always, and this week we have a special guest, Josh, the fish man.
Sup guys, this week's Omni4Game recap. We go over both locals as always. We take a tour through Alysion because two of our people actually got in. And then we go over the ban list predictions, and then we go over your guys' comment questions. So if you like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and man, this was a long episode.
Alright.
Our very own Mako Tsunami.
Something like that. So first topic, locals recap for Trinity. I legitimately don't remember. Did I come in? Oh, okay. I'm not going first. Alright. I just remembered where I finished.
I'm not going first.
Well, I'm not going last either, if I remember correctly, but...
I got fourth. What'd you get, Chris?
Chris is going first, there's no way.
Yeah, it's definitely me again. Round one, I played against Puppets. I ended up losing that one, 1-2. I can't remember which game it was, but I think I win the match if I just open or if I see Diaboromon, and then I just gain momentum, clear Ben's board, and I think I can just kind of roll from there. But instead, I saw Apollomon instead, which, if anything, just plays into his strategy because I can't fully delete the Kaguyamon, and then it deletes his token, and it just pops my stuff, and then... Anyway, so I lose that one. No, I'm sorry. Round one, I played against Eaters. I played Eaters round one. I won round one, 2-1, because I know how to play against the deck now. My strategy still kind of just works into his because all the... anything I do to remove the bodies he puts out just like feeds his, sources. But game three, I just opened up so fast that he just couldn't respond quick enough. And I guess he just didn't see enough bodies to like really start putting out on the board. So then I lost the Puppets round two. Round three, I played against Sean playing Diaboromon. It was a pretty grindy match. I remember game one taking a really long time. He has access to stuff like de-evo and deletion and stuff like that, which I can prevent, but yeah, I think just mainly the access to de-evo really hurts me. Game two, I can't remember exactly what happened. I think I decked out. Yeah, I decked out, and I missed lethal. If I would have just played my second Sio, I could have attacked with my level 5, Digivolved into Apollo Ace from the trash, and then Digivolved into Grace Nova, clearing his security, and then end of turn, unsuspend and attack for game. And then even earlier in the game, I had Digivolved into Apollomon and had Apollomon Ace in the stack and could have attacked for the end of turn, leaving him at 0 security with nothing coming out of raising. But Sean asked me anything else, and I was like, well, I can't blitz.
And I was like, you're not wrong.
Yeah, Sean's like, you're not wrong. So yeah, there was 2 misplays there on my part. And then round 4, I got, because we had to play round 4 because Brandon and Ben suck, and Drew.
Okay, in my defense, he should.
I don't care, Brandon. You can talk about you can talk about it when it's your turn.
It's
I don't
not
care.
my fault he decided to do the 4th round.
And then round 4, I played against Brandon for some reason.
I think it's the
got
only pairing
absolutely
you could have, probably.
Got absolutely clapped because he can just kill me in 2 turns. And I mean, all I'm doing is playing the game because I know I have to kill him super fast. Because if I don't, I'm just gonna lose on the spot. Because my deck requires way more time to, kill my opponent than his does. So I'm just trying to go as fast as possible to kill him. Well, in doing so, I hit him for a couple damage, playing out Tamers, both games.
Mm-hmm.
One game I couldn't prevent it. The other one, it's like I either swing at his security and try and kill him, or he's gonna get the Tamer anyways because he put out Island of Adventure. So it's like I have to hit that. Like it's the first security card. So both games he plays out his Tamers and he just promotes and kills me.
Yep.
Literally nothing I can do. Stun your Grace Nova, swing. It literally was 5 minutes. Then I had to stand around and watch everyone else play because
We ended up going to time in that round too, so it was like a 50+ minute round.
So I went X3. Whoever's next can go.
It's Josh.
That would be me. I played Gammon because I got my Gammon mat, so I was like, oh yeah, and all the Gammon reveals. I was like, I gotta play Gammon again. I have so much fun playing that deck. And I played against Will round 1. He was playing Omni DNA, but it was really suboptimal because he only had Omni Aces, and I think 1 Alter S and 1 BT22 Omni.
Yeah.
I think he might have been playing Alter B as well. I could be wrong.
If he did, I did not see it because he kind of just played rookies and evoed them into champions, and then my Gammon cards just deleted his lowest DP stuff, and I was able to get that match pretty easily.
Yep.
2-0. Then round 2, I get paired with Brandon, and he's also playing Omni DNA, but the fully blinked out, fully optimized version.
Don't say blinked out. Those tamers are not all alt arts.
Not blinged out.
He wishes.
Yeah, he wishes. Now it's going to cost him $400 if he wants to do it.
Yeah,
I
for
think-
real.
I think I won the die roll, and I went first, and I played 2 Gammons, and I was like, okay, your turn. And then he set something up in the back and played a tamer. I promote my guys. I swing with both my rookies. They hit both tamers out of his security, and then it comes to his turn. So this is his second turn. He promotes his rookie. And he's like, well, let's go. And he pops off, and he's able to keep turn with
Altarez.
with Alter S, and he OTKs me turn 2. So I didn't do anything. I died instantly. Game 2, I decided to go first again, and then I was hesitant. I was like, I'm not gonna touch your security. So I kind of set up a bit, trying to go for an OTK. The problem with game is it doesn't have a final swing for game kind of thing. So hopefully when we get the new Regulus mon, that with the rush and at the end of your turn, if you have 5 sources, you can attack without suspending, kind of thing going on. That helps with the game plan. But it was a bit of back and forth. His Omnimons would try to bot deck my Gammon cards because they're all on deletion effects. And last week, Brandon did not know what my cards do, but this week he is more aware of what my cards do. So I couldn't prevent a lot of the bottom decking, and he was able to just basically 100% clear my board before he started to swing for game, and he was able to win game 2 quite handily. So I lost that one 0-2. Then I played against, I believe, Todd playing Eaters, and that one went into time. He won game 1, I won game 2. I couldn't really tell you what happening. I was just like, all these white Digimon, all my purple lines for the Gammon cards couldn't affect them. I couldn't pop any level 4s or anything because they don't have levels. But the red, like the Canawise and the Sirius, are DP threshold deletion effects. So I was able, basically, if I was going through my red line, I was able to clear his board. And I think we went into time, and I was able to sneak out game. And then I thought we were over, and I packed up my stuff and we're done. But no, Brandon and Ben died, so I had to face Ben, and I really didn't want to face him because I've play tested against Ben a ton with his puppet decks, and specifically with his Gammon deck. And I know that I won last week because we went into time and my tiebreakers were better, but I just know that I can try my hardest to play through it. Everything he has, he has ruin modes and Kaguya's, and he has a million tamers, so he can warp back up to his 6s really quickly. But at the end of the day, it's kind of just card economy. I was running so low in my hand. I think I had 2 cards in my hand at one point.
I remember walking over. You both had you had 2 cards. He had 3 cards in hand.
Yeah. Because I had a chance to gain advantage, and then he hard played something to answer it, and then I hard played something back to answer it, and that's what we just got into that cycle of doing it. So then we weren't drawing cards; we were just seeing what our monsters or our boss monsters could answer them. He ends up winning that. I think 2-1. I was able to sneak 1 game off, I think. But we are almost in time. I think the only person who went longer than us is Sean.
Yep.
And so I went X2.
That is
and I got
correct.
4th.
Yes. You were the only person with 6 points. So I'm going next. I played Diaboromon. I made some changes. I will be putting a deck profile on the channel soon. I would have done it this week, but I was busy doing stuff. The list feels really good. I liked how it felt all night. Played against Brandon round 1. Game 1 I accidentally threw because I thought his tamer that he had on the field was a different one because he doesn't have alt arts.
Oh, blame the alt arts.
I mean, if you weren't broke, I would have known which tamer it was. And if I had just choked him instead of giving him extra memory, I would have just won game 1. Game 2 I ended up winning. And then game 3, I once again threw because I needlessly attempted to delete his Melga that was swinging and allowed him to trigger his Miraculous that was on the field to go into Omni and kill me. If I hadn't done either one of those things, I would have 3-0'd him, but alas.
Or accurate. Omni beating Diaboromon.
Yeah.
The lore accuracy was his Armageddon showing up all 3 games and preventing my Omnis from doing jack diddly.
But you still won.
I did put an Armageddon on the field. I think he's right. It is all three games. Yeah. But game 1 I actually threw because I put it on the field to give you extra memory when the correct play was choking you to 1 because I am dumb and thought that the tamer on the field was the wrong one. So I was like, because I thought you had the newer one on the field, and I thought it was the EX4 one, and I was like, if he has Miraculous, he can keep turn if I choke him to 1 because he'll just be able to gain the memory and then wombo me. So I need to put Armageddon on the field. But it was actually the BT17 one, so if I just choked you to 1, you literally can't do anything. I just kill you on my next turn. So
yeah, that's crazy because I put of course I changed the deck list, but I have more memory setting capability now. Like, it's not just Nokia. And I didn't see a single one of them during our game. Like, not a one.
I think your memory setting count is the same. I think it's 4. I think you went from 4 Nokia to 2 and 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I can play the tie for free.
Okay.
Versus the old game or old deck when I was playing Mirai, which is how I played my memory setter for free. I now have more opportunity to play tie for free.
Okay. Also, I had an advantage in that matchup because if you don't kill that deck, poking at their security is kind of dangerous because they have so many tamers and things.
Yep.
Where I have an advantage where I can just go into a Diaboromon, maybe swing once, and then if I just have my field go uninterrupted for a turn, I can just kill him the next turn very easily. So, like, I don't have to, like, poke him for a couple turns in a row hoping to kill him eventually. I can just be like, okay, you're dead on next turn if you don't answer this field immediately.
Yep.
Round 2, played against Will, who was also playing a suboptimal Omni DNA list, mostly just due to card access.
Do you remember what I said to you?
You said he has a worse deck, so you definitely should win, I think.
No. I said, well, you won't be posting this footage, but you can post this footage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were like, you can post next round's footage. And I was like, I still think I want to post our match because I think it was a good match. Because we were both doing stuff. I just cost myself the match by being stupid, but you know.
Yeah.
So I played against Will. I didn't have to play any search cards. I just saw a line both games, and I promoted Evo into a Dia, played a couple of tokens, and poked him once, and then killed him on the next turn, and then did it 2 games in a row. Our match was over in like 5 minutes. It was very quick and one-sided. He never did anything besides have rookies on the field. Like, he hard played a couple of rookies to search, and then that was like he was just dead. Round 3. Who did I play round 3? Oh yeah, Chris. Chris could have killed me game 2 if he had done that. Either one of those plays correctly, we would have been forced to play game 3. Now he knows. And then round 4, played against Dante playing Zephiga, which is, in my opinion, not a good deck, but it is a really annoying deck just because of the constant Digimon immunity that Zefka can gain if you make the mistake of leaving something on the field that they can just suspend, and then during your unsuspend phase he's like, I'm immune again, lol. Thankfully I'm playing option removal in my deck though. I can't remember if it was game 1 or game 2, but he had a Medieval and a Zefka on the field that both have 11 play cost, and one or both of them were Digimon immune, and I was like, alright, cool, Iron Fisted Onslaught, your turn. Yeah. Your board is clear.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Bringing back the option removals.
Yeah. I realized I needed it because I have a deck building philosophy with certain things, and that the Diaboromon does not have something that I require a deck to have to be good, and the option removal fortifies that.
Yeah.
Covers it.
Yeah.
Any bad deck, you can throw a bunch of options and they'll bail you out.
Yeah, that too. But it's a specific thing, but I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of how I build decks. But I ended up winning game 1. He ends up paladin moding me game 2 out of nowhere, and I have like, you know, a bunch of Dias on the field, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool, okay, I lose here. I literally, before I even stripped my sources, I looked at the field and looked at my hand, and I was like, let me make sure that I can't do anything about this before I even bother like bot decking my trash. And I was like, yeah, you got it. And then we go to game 3, and we ended up going into turns, and I have like, I'm the one that does the round timer. That's I just do it on my watch. And it went off, and this is pretty late in the evening. Like, we thought we were done after round 3. We literally all packed our stuff up. No, you drew. You drawing forces us to play round 4.
By that logic, if we're going by true undefeated logic, we should have played round 5.
No,
because both me and Ben won round 4.
It's because of how many players we had, combined with the fact that there wasn't a true undefeated after round. It can end early if there's a true undefeated, but not. It's not going to keep going forever. But anyways, so we play round 4. It's getting pretty late, and we go into turns, and I'm like, all right, we're in turns. And like right after I said it, I immediately forgot. And like, everyone's watching us. We're the only match going. Oh, Brandon, you didn't realize this happened?
No, I was too busy roasting Chris for 20 minutes.
I haven't gone back and watched. No, I actually didn't even record this match, so I can't even tell you for sure. But
yeah, because you packed up.
Yeah, I packed my stuff up, and I was like, I'm not pulling my stuff back out, like whatever. And I don't know how many turns we took. It could have been only a couple. It probably was only a couple. And at one point, Dante was like, "Aren't we in turns?" And I was like, "Oh my god, you're right." I was like, I think we probably should.
Like 6 turns deep.
Yeah, I was like, I literally forgot immediately. And
you guys just report 1-1-1.
No, I was like, all right, well, let's just each give ourselves 1 extra turn, whatever.
Oh my god.
But we ended up drawing anyway. But I thought it was really funny because I was like, oh my god, I just completely because it was like 11 o'clock or something at that point, I think.
Yeah.
It was 11:30.
Yeah, I was tie. And ended up drawing with Dante, and then coming in third due to my points and tiebreakers.
I got first. My tiebreakers were better than Ben's. Didn't get wrecked. So Sean already talked about round 1. I got it 2-1 because he blundered both game 1 and 2, or game 1 and 3. It's so funny too, because like I was literally sitting there game 3 like, I don't really have anything to do. I'll just swing with this Melga. If he tries to delete it, I just win. If he lets it go through, I just lose. And he tried to delete it, and I was like, aha, miraculous.
I'm so dumb.
I wasn't expecting you to fall for that. You just like walked right into it.
I forgot this multiple times. I forgot your Omni is a double swing when you go into it. That was my mistake. Because if your Omni only swings once, I could have protected myself from that. But because I only had 1 additional block or redirect, I just lose on the spot because you have 2 swings, and I'm like, I'm stupid.
Then Josh already talked about round 2. Kind of turbo stomped him game 1, and then game 2 was a little more back and forth, but I still had very hard control over the game. Round 3, I played against Ben playing Puppet still. Game 1, I was able to turbo kill him, super mega stomp him game 1. Game 2, he ruin-moded me and forced me to out it. And because I had to spend turns to do that, he just snowballed and won. Game 3, we went into turns, and I kept him from killing me by continuously BT15 stunning his board. BT15 Melga. And then I was literally 1 card shy of just killing him. If I either had 1 copy of any of these 3 cards, I just win. I either needed a Wargrey, an Island, or more Alteresses. If I had any of those 3, I just kill him. Because I had Omni'd, like normal Omni, to clear his security, and I had the pieces in my hand to go into a second Omni, and obviously, if I had the Wargrey in order to do it, I could have done it, but I was short 1 piece. If I would have just had Alteress, I could have gone into Alteress and looped it, and you know how that goes, and I would have just won. But Sag didn't get there, so we ended up drawing. And then that forces round 4. Sean says is how that's supposed to go. I say I want to go home because I got work in the morning.
I mean, I wasn't excited about it, but that is just how it is.
Then my match against Chris, it wasn't even a game, it was a slaughter. I killed him both games, turn 3. My 3rd turn. And yeah, just because he sets up a big dude, my Agumon can warp no matter what. I think one of the games it didn't matter, I had the 3 color tamers, but yeah, I get to keep turn going into Alteress, and then I Alteress, and then I Alteress, and the game's over. And then Chris yelled at us all that Alteress should be banned.
We were sitting side by side, me and Brandon, and then Chris and Ben were playing on the other side. And I think it was your game too. Chris is just looking at the board while you're comboing off. And he just gives me like he looks like me dead in the eye, and I was like the James Franco first time
it's not my first time. It's so ridiculous.
No, you're giving me the look saying it's your first time seeing this. It's like you're this just happens all the time.
Yeah.
You're just so at peace with it. You're just I can't do anything. It's Bro, not even a match.
Just play Armageddon.
Yeah. You know what? If you play Armageddon, I'm just gonna play BT1 on. Duh.
I forgot he said that last week. I was like, what the hell? I will make sure I have 0 answers. 0, sir. All right. And I guess Friday. I almost moved along, but I forgot you guys had locals last night.
Yeah, so Sean, how'd you do last night? What did you do?
So I didn't go. I attended my niece's spring jam. Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Spring jamboree. She's a cheerleader for her age, and then her age group did cheers. So I went to the spring jamboree to watch that, and then we went to dinner.
Oh, nice. Where'd you guys go?
Pedro's.
Oh, good choice, good stuff.
Fun fact, I discovered this last night, or more so my wife discovered it and pointed it out to me. Pedro's has burrito bowls in the menu. I did not know that. I ended up getting one.
Oh yeah, those things are great.
They are.
That's what I got last time.
I got steak, my guy.
Hey.
I went chicken when I did it.
Fancy.
Yeah. I did. So they give you the rice and the beans separate. And I was
I didn't even get the beans. I just said, don't give me the beans.
Oh, okay. Well,
are you a black bean or pinto bean? Sean?
Black bean.
Wise choice.
Black beans superior. The black beans though are very juicy. So before I dumped the rice and the beans into my bowl, and I had to drain out the black beans before I mixed them because I was I'm not dumping all this liquid into the
bean bowl. Juice. We're not English over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beans and toast for breakfast.
Got some beans on my burrito bowl.
All right, cool. So who?
I got 5th. I got 5th on last night.
Yep, I'm going first again.
Yeah, I think you got 7.
I went X11. Round 1, I got paired against Ben, playing puppets again. I couldn't play either game. I only saw one level 4, all of game 1. And if you guys know how Galaxy is, I kind of need those, which is crazy because that's the most levels I play in the entire deck.
It's hard. And his score outs year 4, which sucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was probably pretty stingy of me because I like to Digivolve into Lunamon in the back and then hard play the Searcher level 4. Like, I know it's giving your opponent a lot of memory turn 1, and then I search and I'm like, I'm gonna see more. I didn't see one off the search. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll see one hopefully off this draw. Of course, he does play the level 4 that answers it. And of course, he saw it. So he answers every time I play against Ben. He has the puppet level 4 that answers it every single time.
Yeah, 2 of it is deck.
Yeah,
I like.
You can't, I was gonna say you can't beat that guy. He's Yugi Moto. He's got the heart of the cards every time you play.
I like Lunamon hard play 4 turn 0, but I don't do that if it's only 4 in my hand and I know my opponent has cards that can just answer it pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah, it was obviously in hindsight it was dumb. But even if I don't do that, it's still the only level 4 I'm seeing until like midway through my deck, because I started doing the thing where I'm like, okay, where are the rest of them?
Oh yeah.
They're all
didn't matter anyway.
They're all like bottom half of the deck, so it's like I'm never seeing another one. So then we go into game 2. I'm already frustrated at this point. I'm already like, I don't know what's going on. I don't get this. Whatever. Someone has put a curse on me. Game 2, I draw my.
That you went to.
Yeah, I draw my first hand. It's 3 level 3s and 2 level 6s, and I'm going first. I'm like, I literally have no follow-up play. It just Digivolve in the back, and then hope I rip a 4 off the top. And so I go, if I mulligan this, I literally thought this to myself in the moment. If I mulligan this, I will not see a level 3. So I mulligan the hand, because again, I don't play search cards outside the level 4s, and there's no level 4 in my hand. So I'm just hoping I rip one off the top, which is probably, I guess in hindsight, what I should have done. Mulligan, draw my hand. It's 3 level 5s and 2 level 6s.
Hell yeah.
So I I hatch, and pass. And then Ben has full combo line. Literally just hatches, Shumon, searches 2 cards, starts playing. I draw. It's another level 5. Okay. So I didn't get to play game 2 either. Great. Round 1 is off to a great start. Fantastic start. Lose that one too, obviously. Round 2 starts. I play against Dante, who's playing Apps. He's playing Aranismon. Win game 1. But during game 1, I realized something. This might be kind of a bad matchup for me. Not only does he have access to a lot of D-Evo, but he also has DP Neg. Also doesn't help. And he has Source Strip. He literally has all 3 counters to my deck.
Targeted
all 3. Targeted Source Strip.
Oh god.
Not just remove one.
It's your
like
worst
the bottom
matchup.
or the top one.
It's your worst matchup.
So I win game 1. I win game 1, and then game 2 starts. Not only do I open up super slow, but he's just like, because this is when I realized he has targeted Source Strip. I already knew about the D-Evo, which to begin with sucks.
Yeah.
Because he can just D-Evo if he Source Strips a certain level, like the level underneath, and then because my level 4s are all only like 4K except for like the new one. I think the new one's like 6K. I forgot to mention he also plays Ruin Mode. Okay, so that's another pretty good card against my deck. Cause my level 5 or my level 4s are all 4K except for the new one. I'm not sure how much the Gaiomon is. How much is Gaio? Is he 5? Exactly 5. Anyways,
Gao?
He might be 6. Gaomon, I'm sorry, yeah.
He's 5.
Gaia.
He's 5?
He's 5.
Okay, so
You mean Gaiamon?
No, Gaio. Galgamon.
Oh, in your
level
deck.
4.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
talking about?
So he also plays Rune Mode. So he would Source Strip one of my levels, D-Evo it, and then give my Digimon like minus 4,000 DP, and it's the level 4, so it kills the whole stack.
Outplayed.
He can. Yeah, so I mean, like so what am I supposed to do? And yeah, so we end up tying because we were literally going into game 3 as time's called. But I swear, if we would have had enough time for game 3, he wins that because he was already starting to gain momentum and do stuff. That deck is not good. It's not as good as regular Gammon. Definitely not as good as Heroes. It's the worst of the 3 app decks that I've ever seen. Out of all of them, It was just such a good matchup specifically against me. It was so frustrating.
Your boss monster's not very boss versus all those removal effects.
Right. So then we go into game 3, or round 3. I play against Todd, who's playing Diaboromon. His list is a little bit different than Sean's. I don't know exactly how different. I already know right off the bat.
Quite a bit would be my guess.
Yeah, I know he's still playing the Gammon that searches and then trashes what doesn't get added. Like, I know that's in there, but outside of that, I'm not really sure what else.
Yeah, because you don't even know what's on the list.
Yeah, so I end up winning that one 2-0. My removal is just really good into his by stripping his sources and then bottom decking it. Also play the Apollomon Ace, which can get around the Infamon that has protection because it's like DP minus and bottom deck and return to hand. But it's exactly 7,000 DP, which is exactly how much Apollomon Ace deletes. So it gets around that Infamon as well. Game 2, I hard Digivolved into Grace Novamon. End of turn, attacked and unsuspended with Diaboromon. And then the following turn, he had 1 security left, swung, and then pass turn, and then end of turn, unsuspended, attacked for game. It was truly the only game I actually got to play all night, where I was like, this feels comfortable. And then I was praying for a 4th round, just so I could try and win and go positive again on the week. But of course, Ben ends up losing to Abaddon, ending the tournament. Way to go, Ben. Thanks. So... Again, I go neutral.
Neg. Oh yeah, neutral because you had to draw.
Yep.
It's me. I played fish, but this time it's Aqua Liberator fish. I quite enjoy my marine critters. I've been a big fan of fish decks since BT7. I am very aware that in a vacuum, some of the good Liberator cards like Ariamon are very strong, but the crux of the deck, in my opinion, is it's not winning you the game when you Evo, so your opponent will always get it. I mean, everyone knows that truly competitive Digimon decks don't let your opponent play the game. That's what our game is devolved into. If we're playing old school, it's always like my opponent has a chance to answer my board and do this, and if he doesn't, I'll get enough advantage over time and win the game. But
it doesn't do anything unfair.
It kind of does. I feel like it does a little bit unfair stuff.
It's not unfair like Omni Alter S though. That's what I mean. It's like Alter S is unfair.
It's not broken. It's not broken tier unfair. It's just you get a lot of value for what is essentially usually 4 or 6 memory. So I started, I got paired up against Dante, and I'm sitting there sleeving up my deck because I forgot one of my sleeves at home. So I had to re-sleeve my whole deck. So I looked like I was running late for the bus, kind of. And I look over at him, and I'm like, please be playing Nature Spirits. And he pulls out Atmon. And for some reason, Dante's got he knows when I'm playing a not a good deck. And he pulls out Atmon because he knows I really hate Atmon.
It's like, this will be the
I don't like the archetype at all. He already beat my Examon, made me cry in shame. Like, why me? Why do I have to lose to Atmon? Because Atmon's a fun deck for watching him play it, but it's not like you're not really trying to play hardcore into the meta. You're just playing it because you like it.
Yeah.
So I was hesitant and very nervous because I was like, I can't lose to Atmon twice. I'll never live it down. So, game 1, his stuff, Chris was saying, is really good. Targeted source removal, so you can get rid of a lot of the things that I would decode into. and DP and D-Evo. So a lot of my stuff had trouble sticking on the board, but when I pop off into my Ariamon, I remove his body, and usually he was only promoting like one body, and like his body would play out the Aranus.
It's like a level 4.
Yeah, he would play out a level 4, so it lined up good when I would promote my stuff, because my Ryugu, my level 5, or my level 6, bottom deck's a level 5, and then area, when I go into my level 7, bottom deck's anything. So I'd get rid of his little thing, and I'd get rid of his big thing. Then I would spit out a board of like 4 things. He would promote, because I would give him like 4 memory, and he had these like tamers that gave him memory at the start of the main phase. He would promote, do his at-fuse stuff, clear my board out, and then I would proceed to just try to out-resource him, basically. I was like, here's a bunch of bodies, can you answer them all? He's like, yes, I answered them all. And game 1 ended up with me finally, him not being able to get to his level 6. I just swung with like a board of like 5 or 6 Digimon at a security. Game 2, he got me, he beat me, and I couldn't get into my removal, and he slowly kept the tempo up, and he has Alliance. That's how he was able to get multiple checks in. And then game 3, we almost went into turns, and I think I had a board of like, probably like, it wasn't my biggest board of the night, but I had like 7 Digimon in the field. I was able to just swing out and combo through with all the, just basically, you don't have rush, you don't have, you have 1 unsuspend with Ariamon. If you tech in either Wankun or Mega Siegramon, you can get like another unsuspend, but you're basically just trying to like spit out a board and through. So I get that 2-1, and I don't know the fella's name, but he's new to me, but he's apparently old time. Grayson.
He's our cousin. He randomly showed up last night. It was kind of funny.
Was he playing Rapid still?
Yeah, he's still playing Rapid Bunnies.
It's the only deck he had. Well, I guess he has Jessamon, but it's like old Jessamon.
So it wasn't anything updated, so it wasn't really like brand new spanking Rapid. It was kind of like old Rapid. So I was spending a lot of time explaining to him what my cards do. He's never seen them before. Game 1, I kind of won, and game 2 was really funny because I was gonna win, but he promotes his level 6 and goes into Rapid X, and he ends up DP minusing a ton of my stuff. So I think I had like 3 bodies on the field. But then the ones that he did kill...
No, you had 5. You had 5 Digimon on the board, and then 3 Tamers, because I remember what's going up.
Yeah, so I had 5 Digimon on the board, and 3 Tamers, and he Quartz Mons me, so it locks everything down. I'm like, oh god, what am I going to do here? So I have to Evo back up all the way to Ariamon, because that's my only way to out it. So then I I do that, but in the process of it, I think I am stunned. Probably about like 9 Digimon I think I get on the field all at one time. And they're all just stunned because of Quartz, but I get rid of his Quartz. And I was talking to Ben because he was watching. Ariamon's when Digivolving effect is to bottom deck something and unsuspend. It's not bottom deck something then unsuspend, so there's no then, so you can't. Quartz is still on the field, so you can't use your unsuspend effect. Otherwise I could have won that turn. But it didn't matter. My board was just too much, and he hadn't touched my security at all. Then
I thought you were gonna say he went into another Quartz on his turn and just killed you.
That's what I was like, oh man, this man's gonna promote again, because he was able to get to his Mega Gargamon with his second stack, but there's no dice on a second Quartz.
The second Quartz has hit the board.
I know, and if he did that when I had like 9 Digimon plus like 4 Tamers, I think I had on the field, it's like he would have just caked. It would have been plus memory.
You're just dead.
Yeah, he'd been keeping turn and killing you.
Round 3, I played up against Brandon, which I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose. I'm playing Badfish, and he's playing Omni DNA. Surprisingly, I steal game 1 from him, because I just see probably the most optimal line I've seen, where he wasn't able to respond. I was able to stun some things, bottom deck some other stuff. I was able to get into an Ariamon, make a giant board, choke him to 1, and he had just like, I think 1 Tamer and a Rookie in the back, and he's like, damn, I didn't see anything this game. I kind of was slow, and you're kind of perfectly fast. So I was like, yeah, let's go.
I also Giga bluffed the hell out of you, because I set an Omni up, and had a level 6 next to it with Miraculous, and you were like, oh, I don't want to get A's.
Game 1, I'm over here counting my levels, making sure I stagger everything perfectly so that he doesn't get max value from his Omni Ace, and he's just like looking at me, and I'm like thinking, okay, he's being smart. He's waiting to the very last moment because he knows I can use this one unsuspend effect. And then he just goes like, "No, I don't got it." So I was like, okay. So I was overthinking it, but I think I did the right sequence for if he did have it.
Yeah.
Game 2 came down. I think I had tempo versus him because I forced him to do his DNA into his Omni Ace, and I was at 5 memory, and could go up to my Ryugumon, and it would choke him to 1, and it would have stunned his Digimon, and he would have had 2 tamers and a rookie promoting. But I would have choked him to 1, and they were the EX4 ones, I think. It's not the BT17 one. No, the BT17 one was in use. I think that one was in use security.
It was one of each because I remember that both.
No, because EX1 is the one that lets me Miraculous and keep turn.
Yeah. So it's 2 BT17s.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's 2 BT17s, and there's an EX4 in his security. So I had a Sango, and I was just thinking like, I should try to get a chip in, so that way I can next turn kill him. But I hit the other tamer, so it doesn't matter if I choke him to 1 because then he can Miraculous play out the other rookie.
Well, I think you actually hit Miraculous, and Miraculous let me play the EX4 from my hand.
Yep.
So not only did you give me a second Miraculous, because now I have 2 in hand, now I also have access to doing it for 1 memory.
Regardless, I think it was a misplay. If I was going to choke him to 1 anyways, I shouldn't have swung with that rookie. I should have just choked him to 1 and stunned his Omnimon, and then next turn I could have went to Ariamon, and I would have bot decked his Omnimon Ace and gained a bunch of memory. I could have kept playing basically, but I hit the thing and he was able to combo me because I was like at 1 security, I think. So I lose that game, and then game 3 he sees the nuts, and I get blown out of the water with all my fishes. I didn't even get to really play, so it was fun. I was hoping that if I didn't really want to play a 4th round, but I was like, oh man, if Ben and who was he playing?
Spencer.
If Ben and Spencer tie, I don't want to have to play against one of them. I was like, oh, this is gonna be rough. But no, Brandon ends up getting it.
No, if they drew, the tournament's over right there anyway.
Is it? So if he wins, if Ben won,
Ben winning is the only way we get a 4th round.
Yeah, I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want to play another round. I am putting fish up on the shelf, and I'll come back to it when it gets better. I think Aegis is just the superior deck.
It is.
Oh, Aegis is such a good floodgate too. Like, sure, you're not spitting out 3 different bodies, but like, what good's 3 different bodies if you can't?
Decode is amazing, but
if you're just
immunity is better.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree. So I got first again. 2 locals in a row. My first round I played against Stanley. He's back. He was playing Machine Dramon DM. Fenric Falcon. That's his.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. I saw you were confused.
Yeah, I was just like, who the hell is Stanley?
I had to re-ask him his name because I'm awful with names.
So that's why I didn't know who you were.
God, you guys are awful people.
It took me months to remember y'all's names.
Yeah. So he's playing DM Machine Dramon, purple bottom. So game 1, he actually turbo sees low key the nuts against me. He saw 4 copies of Ukomon. 3 of the set 1 and then 1 promo Uko, and wasn't swinging with any of them. He would just get Uko after Uko after Uko, and I couldn't kill him because I'm like stuck for pieces. I'm not able to realistically play the game all that well. So he eventually just kills me. Game in 2 and 3, I was actually able to just completely clap back. I was able to Melga stun his Machine Dramon, so they couldn't play the game. He didn't see that many Ukos, but I was also starting to targeted kill them. Like, sure, he gets his draw power and stuff like that, but if I just stun his Machine Dramon, it doesn't matter. And then I eventually just kill him with the Ultra S combo. After game 1, it was over. So
another one.
Second Ultra S has hit the board. So round 2, I played against Spencer playing Abido. Game 1, I was able to kill him super fast before he set up. It was so stupid. So he sets up a core, core. No, big Abido. What is that one called? The level 7 guy.
The core.
It is core. Okay, I'm saying the right one. So he has that on the board, and he hard plays medieval as well, to try to stop me from playing the game. But when he does that, it gives me like 9 memory, because there was like almost nothing on the board.
2 things?
No, there was nothing on the board, and his big dude was already suspended because he swung with it. So with that 9 memory, I was basically able to hit him with like 2 or 3 Omnis in the... No, I remember what I did. I was able to go into an Alter S, swing with it, tuck it into security, and then island adventure it back out, and then go into it again.
Give me that.
Yeah, give me that. So game 2, I was doing the exact same thing. I was pushing for game, but I swung with Ace Omni, because he was the only Omni I had left. And I trashed security, unsuspend, hit the final security. It was a 15k body. My Omni Ace died, passed turn, and I lost on the spot. So I lost game 2. Game 3, I basically did exactly what I did to like Chris, Josh, and everybody else, where I just killed them on my 3rd turn. I go starter in the raising, and then I hit the memory setter, and then the next turn I play EX4, and then I promote, and I just do the combo. Because I have 3 colors, I can do it irregardless of what's on the board, and I just wombo combo for days. And then round 3, I played against Josh. He kind of already talked about it. Game 1, I opened really slow and not very optimal, and he was just able to swarm and kill me, and I had to bluff the Omni.
You said you're missing a Melga and an Omni, right?
Yeah.
Or was it a Wargrey and an Omni? You said you're missing 2 pieces.
No, I had the Wargrey.
Okay.
Because the Wargrey was the one that was sitting on the board. Yeah, I didn't have a Melga or an Omni. I was just like holding rookies and stuff in my hand, and tamers. Game 2 was a grind as well, and like he said, he could have choked me to 1, but he got greedy and took that extra swing. And like the thing is, I was so tempted to block with the Omni, just so he didn't get the chip in, but I literally said out loud, "Oh, if you hit a tamer, that'd be pretty good for me." And then he checks the Miraculous. I go, "Oh, that's perfect. Play the EX4 tamer so I can keep turn now." And yeah, it went from there. And then game 3, I saw the optimal starter Agu with
your classic. I opened well and OTK'd him in my 3rd turn.
And it's a 3rd turn and you're dead. It's so funny too, because when I warped into the Wargrey to play out the Gabu, I revealed my search for the Gabu, and almost on instinct grabbed the Alter S. I was like, wait, no, I'm stupid. I need the Melga. Just because, you see Alter S, you want to grab Alter S. But
I ended up using your win pieces.
Yeah, I ended up having to use 1 Alter S and then go into Omni Ace. And that was the game.
You didn't go into Omni Ace. You threw down 22.
No, it was Ace.
You talking about game 3?
Yeah. I tossed it.
No, it was 100.
It was Chris.
I promise you, because I remember, Brandon. I swear to God, I. Okay, all right, Brandon. I remember. I'm like, that's my. I remember. I literally go, that's my alt art. I promise you.
I had it in my hand.
Promise.
Brandon, it's what you threw down. I promise you.
The classic brother squabble.
Yeah.
I know I'm right here because I have the entire image in my head, and I'm like, that's my alt art.
But regardless, he won.
And I was so mad because the way you threw it down, you just like went like this. How you just throw down your Omni, you just go like that, and I'm like, you just treating my Omni like that.
Yeah, well, so I got first again, all because Spencer killed Ben in turns, final turn of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna make sure it's implied, obviously, because there wasn't a next round. But Ben with puppets did lose to Abaddamon. # puppets still suck. That is.
This is the first thing he texts when I'm like, "Hey, Brandon won this tonight." He's like, # puppets suck. Group chat.
They do. They're never gonna be good. Co-parter.
If the ban list does come out and they hit a bunch of decks, Puppets by default has to be better.
I mean, relative to the meta, yes, it would be better if they hit the good decks.
I agree with what Josh was saying last night. He said there's like 5 top decks in the format right now. It's Magidra Birds, Sakuya, Royal Knights, Omni, and then Puppets is probably right there at that bottom.
It's what you see. It's what you should expect if you're going to play in a big tournament.
Yeah.
So, one of the reasons Josh is on here today is because he got access to the early beta as well as me. And we're going to go over some stuff.
Yeah.
Chris didn't get in. I didn't try. Only beta I give a damn about is Battlefield 6.
So, this is what the home screen looks like. Oh, I accidentally touched my screen. This is what the home screen looks like.
Is that Digimon card always there?
Yes. Don't know why. It's just there. It's just part of the home.
Is it always the same card?
Yeah. Oh, this is how you can look at your cards, Josh.
Oh, wow.
You can choose a display card.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I said something.
Gee, we have 2 people who have been playing this game for... Oh, my God.
It's been 2 days. Calm your tits.
2 days. You guys don't even know this.
Yeah, Chris. You better set it to that
What's
altar.
Omni?
Hey, I mean, that just proves that Bandai Chris would be a better beta tester than us. Just so key.
I've played a lot of phone card games.
Yeah, so I did pull the Alt Art BT1 Omni in my daily pack this morning. I'm upset that I pulled it off screen, but I didn't expect to get anything out of my daily pack because
have you seen its animation? I'm sure there's a way you can look at it by just viewing the cards.
I've played it in a game. It doesn't have an animation.
Omni doesn't?
Nope.
You actually can look. So this is where you can go to buy packs. We have BT1, BT2, and BT3. You can actually look at it.
BT1 Omni doesn't have it. Why are they dumb?
Yeah,
that's so dumb.
It is odd, but yes, Rosemon has a full animation with jiggle physics, which is amazing that they put in the extra effort for that.
Man, I just wait before the closed beta goes out. I gotta finish this. You gotta wait a bit. Let me cook.
Don, restart the animation. Fan. I'm showing this to my wife.
Yeah, so she can
close out of it and close out of it and just start it again.
Okay, the full jiggle physics.
They gave that an animation, not Omnimon.
Also, when you play it in like an actual card, like a forest appears on the battlefield and she like stomps in.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't.
So frustrating.
I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for cards that have like. She's one of the only ones that has like that full.
The Metal Greymon doesn't even have one, does it?
The
secret.
I know the secret one doesn't, but the alt art for the War Greymon has a animation.
Oh, does he? The one where he's holding Machine Dramon's heart?
Yeah. When he comes in, it's like a swirl of fire, and then he like bursts through it.
That's pretty
nice.
cool.
Do you have BT1 Melga? Any of them?
No one cares about that card.
He's just there.
He's not even moving around like Wargrave.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is still a closed beta, so.
Yeah, it's quite possible all of the alt arts will have that animation. They just wanted to put in the extra effort for the Rosemon alt art for reasons.
I bet you will also. Are there card sleeve borders?
There are.
Yeah.
There are.
That's another thing that they'll these deck boxes will have different things you can change up.
Yeah, you can do the deck box and the sleeves and the Digi-Egg sleeves.
This is how they make money. It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's
that's where the microtransactions come in.
Mm-hmm. If they're smart, me and Josh were talking about this. If they're smart, they'll do the monthly battle pass. Because how many packs do you get right now for daily, just like opening up the game?
1 pack a day. 1 pack every 24 hours, but you can earn these little timer icons. Yeah, and you can spin them to lower the time that the daily pack refreshes. But otherwise, it's 24 hours.
if they're smart, they do the Pokemon Pocket thing, and you just get like an extra one every day for like, that's just what Pokemon Pocket.
I would pay money for that. I'm going to pay real world money on this game whenever we are.
Yeah, it'll be like. So what they do is, because I'm assuming there's challenges on this, right? Where you like
the tasks.
There may be at some point. So right now they just have the story mode right here. It's chapter 1, chapter 2. It's literally just a tutorial. But if you already know how the game works and you played the original tutorial app, you immediately know how this game works.
Right. So what they'll do, what they were smart to do, would be like a battle pass monthly. Pokemon Pockets is like $10 a month. You get like the extra pack and you get exclusive.
I'd pay that.
Battle pass perks where it's like you get exclusive access to like card sleeves, deck boxes, mats. Because I'm assuming we'll get mats too. Which would be smart.
That'd be cool.
Chris, you know how they have like the battle pass will have like the free version and then like the paid version under it?
Right, yeah, exactly.
I feel like if Sean, if you click on the breeding, I feel like this is the perfect like avenue for them to have like a free version, which would be this, which is your 1 Digi-Egg, and you can evolve it or Digivolve it. And then once you get to your Mega, you'll get a random max rarity version of one of its Evo lines.
Not max rarity.
Okay. Not max rarity, you'll just get a random rarity of the thing. Yeah. You could make the battle pass where you get a max rarity version of that Evo.
That would be cool. Because I got BT1 War Greymon from this at one point, but it was just the regular super.
Just regular?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's all kinds of things they can do with it.
Yeah. So this thing is just like, this is the design to get you to log into the game every half hour or so. Because this timer runs down, and then you can Digivolve, and once you get to the Mega, you can exchange it for a random card of the line.
That's cool.
It's good design for getting people to log back into the app, because that's what you want for a mobile game, is get people addicted to it.
I know we also talked about this last night while you weren't there, Sean, but what do you guys think the odds of them making a PC version of this, like a Steam version or something like that?
Probably 0. Yeah. Would be my guess.
I think Marvel Snap did it, and so did the Dragon Ball game.
I think on release, not very high, but like give it like a year.
Not on release.
A year, they probably can, because we were talking about it. Dragon Ball Fusion World literally has a mobile version and a web version of the same game.
Because I would love to have this on my Steam Deck and my phone.
It's not like the technology is like baffling to them. They can easily do it if they.
I would say eventually, probably, but 0 for the foreseeable future. That'd be my guess.
I remember it took Marvel Snap like over a year before. Like, there's so much more stuff. There's stuff that they're gonna want to prioritize before getting to that point. Obviously, but I know once it did get that PC release, a lot of people were happy with it. It's the same thing. It's just blown up. Like, the UI is just like a little bit different.
Yeah,
it's smoother, it's quicker, it's bigger. It'd also be like community driven. Like, if everyone's playing Elysium and then like a year in, they're like, hey, we want to be able to play this on the computer, and everyone keeps asking, they'll probably be like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
All
right. So there are daily tasks. You go to tasks here. There's daily. You can complete all these and then refresh it, and then complete all those, then refresh it. You have 3 of those a day. It resets every day. You have login rewards. Then you have these success rewards, where it's like victories, opening packs, owning cards, digivolving, choking your opponent to 1 is incentivized on here.
It teaches you the right way to play.
I assume that still works even if they have a memory setter, right?
Yep. If they start their turn at 1, you still get credit for it. Obviously, it's not optimal.
I love that they have so many like challenges for you to do. I think this is such a better game than Fusion World. I can't express how annoying it was to play Fusion World and being like, okay, I log in, I get like a bit of like your login bonus is not enough to even like break 1 pack for free. And it was so anti free to play. It was so anti like progression based. It was just kind of like, hey, you whale out or you don't get to play anything fun.
You whale out or you don't play the game.
Yeah.
Josh was telling me this last night. I think it's really dumb that you only get 1 of the starter decks, and I hope that's not the case when the game first comes out.
You get all the starter decks.
No,
you only get one.
copy.
You get one.
You only get one of it.
So if you go to the
one copy of the starter
Sean,
deck. I got you.
Yeah.
you only can have 2 copies of Kakaitis Breath and 2 copies of Gaia Force in your current decks.
I did notice
so
that.
dumb.
Yes.
I think that's so dumb. They've got to find a way to where you can get or at least craft them.
How am I supposed to build McDonald's with only 2 Gaia Forces? Riddle me
Right,
this.
exactly. Yeah.
I think it's easily a tie-in though. They just have a story mode, and if you play the story mode, you can get the extra. Like it'll be like they literally have a Sean didn't show it, but it's like a timeline for the story mode, and it's so easily like they could literally make like a branching timeline and be like, hey, this is a harder challenge for you to do in the story mode, and you can unlock certain things.
Yeah,
they can go in so many good directions for this mobile game. I think
they can. It's got a lot of potential. Also, these are Digigems as the reward, and that's the primary currency. The game is up here. I've been hoarding them, as you can see, and I figured
like a dragon.
I figured we could do some pack openings. I've been waiting to do this.
You can open 13 10 packs. Wow.
I can open 130 packs. Yes.
That's crazy.
All right, so I know a deck I'm gonna build, so I'm gonna open BT2 first.
Oh wait, before you never mind, you already did. There's 3 new archetypes. In sets 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
And in set 2, it's the blue source strip Alysion deck.
Yeah, which is potentially the best one. It's funny because they gave that archetype Iceclad, but they don't have it as a keyword. It literally is just an effect on the card that says all turns, and it reads like Iceclad.
I wonder why not just make it Iceclad then?
I wondered the same thing. I do not like that I have to do this.
What?
Yeah, there should be a way where you can skip the animation to actually opening up the packs.
If you click the skip, it's gonna skip everything. No.
Wow! I just ruined this.
You would have been so hyped for both of those alt art pulls. Oh my goodness!
God.
I couldn't say it quick enough. I'm sorry.
You couldn't. My bad. All right, so we got 1 All Force and 1 BT2.
Those are really good pulls.
They are
really good
pulls.
All right. Well, let's open 10 more packs and not ruin that. My bad.
Opening 13 10 packs, but I skip all the pack opening.
My bad.
We got 2 in this one.
These are rares.
Wait, that's Brandon's option card.
What?
Brandon's option card.
Arctic Blizzard, let's go.
Oh my god, Arctic Blizzard. Tap to continue.
Yeah, I think
so
what is it?
These are
that's
uncommons, and these are rares.
Purple is SRs, and then secrets are golden or like orange.
Okay, yeah, I haven't pulled the secret yet, so nothing crazy. Okay.
You can also do the. Have you done it, Sean, where you just hold and slide across the whole screen in one swipe?
Oh, cool. I have not. Besides daily packs, I haven't opened any packs. I've been waiting to do it on the channel. I'm really sad.
Do it like a dual disc, just swipe.
This is a rare. It's an
useless rare. A useless rare.
This is the worst. This is the worst tamer from back then that came in a pack. Yeah, she's a trash, dude.
I mean, Joe probably would have been cool.
Okay.
Ooh, Trump Sword and Matt.
I know that's a banned card.
Unbanned Matt.
Yeah. So from what I can tell, there's no ban list. That like I don't know if I didn't confirm if HPD is even in the sets, which actually I probably should do that.
It is in the sets.
Okay. Yeah. There's no ban list.
I got to play Sarah's full power. It was very fun.
Let's go.
That's so dangerous.
Don, I can't believe this. You've ruined it by skipping all those first ones because you haven't opened up anything.
I know, all his luck was in the first packs. Okay.
Regular art. Okay.
So every card revealed will be regular art, and until you reveal all 6 of the cards, then the little guy will show up, and then I'll give it a chance.
Oh, he won't show up until. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so then it'll give him a chance to upgrade him.
Imagine he didn't mess up the other one.
Yeah, I really screwed the pooch on this one. Okay. Okay, no one asked.
Mega Zoo.
Yeah, I'm getting my Magnagimons from Mega Zoo and McDonald's.
There's another thing they can do with this, with like the holograms and stuff like that, where like even the low rarity cards, like if you say you have like a surplus of them, you could like combine them and make like the border effect on them better.
All right, alt art Black War Greymon.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
You got your Black War Greymon.
It's not alt art. That card sucks, dude. I just want the alt art so I can have it as my home screen icon.
I will say, if you don't disenchant and go about crafting, pulling secrets is kind of hard to do in these sets. It's a really low, I think it's like a really low chance to pull a secret, but if you pull a 10-pack, it's an increased chance of pulling a secret. So you probably want to always save up your gems to get the 10-pack pull. Hidemon.
All force. No. Boo.
Animated at least. He is at least animated.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Dia. All right.
Okay.
And
okay.
Another one.
Dia.
Okay. Wait, this one's actually really good animated.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So this is the ice cloud
New
effect.
level 6. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge fan of that new line.
Oh yeah.
Level 5 is.
It might as well just say.
It's literally ice clad.
Yeah, it might as well just say ice clad.
It's a weird choice. All right.
All right. Those are some really good packs.
That first one, nothing beats that first one, and he skipped it.
I'm so sad. I didn't know. I haven't opened any packs before.
I should have just yelled stop.
You should have. I would have immediately stopped. All right, what is it? Okay. All right.
Hey, okay.
No alt art.
Yeah.
I tried to make that card work so many times and it didn't work out.
Oh, Millennium.
Really?
Oh,
come on!
It's gonna be her. Millenniumon doesn't have an alt art back then. It got one like 3 sets later.
Oh, that's right. It was later.
It was like a celebration, like second year celebration, I think.
Yeah. It was in like BT22.
But you already got 2 of the alt art blue Alysion level 6, so you can basically build blue Omni if you pull some Omnimons.
Well, I have one that I pulled in my daily packs, but I need to go back to BT1 if I want to do that.
That's one of the biggest things the like I would consider like the main like protagonists decks do is they buff red and blue Omni tremendously.
Yeah, they do. Oh wow, this is all not bangers. All commons.
Imagine.
I know bangers, and this is not a banger. It's gonna be Sora again, dude. I knew it.
Yeah.
But your Soras are kind of max rarity though.
Yeah, I'll never put them in a deck. They were never good.
Too bad it's not BT15 Sora. I'd be going crazy.
All right, I know what I want to pull and how many I want to pull it.
But you want shines? You want shines and Black or Grays?
Shines are all force.
Maybe. I don't want to say it on video.
Oh, the jinx.
I don't want to influence the meta before I get to build it.
Hey, there's Rena.
There's Rena and Rise.
What are you talking about? I feel like barely anybody got into this beta. There's so many people who are like just like posting memes about that, like sitting on the other side of the fence, be like, "Man, shucks,
yeah,
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, but I'm sad."
Okay, not an altar.
All force.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that stupid little robot to show up.
So am I. Now that I know that that's what happens.
Did you pay attention to the story mode? Because I accidentally put it.
I literally hit skip every time, dude. I did not care.
Okay.
I just was powering through the tutorial.
That little robot's got a name, and I gotta learn it. But it was in Japanese subtitles, so I couldn't tell.
She's gonna do it again.
Oh,
this is where he does it.
Nope.
This is where he does it.
Nope.
Okay, we got
always do it.
Oh, a secret.
It'll always do it on his final reveal.
Hey, there he goes.
I want an halt. Okay.
Double SR pick.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Hold on, let me go back to see how many I have.
The annoying thing is you cannot craft alt art cards.
Oh, that's
really.
You can only disenchant alt art cards.
Hold on, can I sort it by set?
Nope.
Cool.
Oh,
actually, you can. The little button that says all. Yeah, it's like the second bar. Yeah.
Okay, cool. This will make it easier. I don't want to say what I'm looking for, but I want to count how many I have.
One of the 5 archetypes in set 2.
Yes.
See, I think if you craft, or you can disassemble them and get like points and stuff like that. I think you should be able to craft better borders for some of the cards.
I agree.
I think they're gonna make if you guys have ever played Shadowverse, they have a separate currency for like challenges to get like gems, and they're really hard to get, and you can use gems to increase the rarity of cards.
I'm gonna dump so much money into this game, dude.
When it says like items and it just has hourglasses right now to reduce the time that is to get your free pack, I 100% feel like it's a perfect avenue for them to like I don't know, like once a week there's like a big challenge, like win 10 ranked games or something and you'll get a gem.
Right, yeah.
And then the gem can be used to upgrade a regular art card to an alt art card.
I'm assuming there's no ranked on this?
No, it's just random matches.
Okay, yeah, they'll definitely eventually get there to where they're going to add ranked into the game.
If we could have played, like, made a lobby and face people, I would have already fought Sean a ton of times.
Right.
I've played like maybe 10. I just do it.
I feel so bad playing against randoms who don't know how to play the game, and they're like, their decks
Dia!
have multiple. Oh, this one has a really good animation when you play them.
I'm assuming you can only see that in game. See, there's gotta be a way you can view it without having to go into the game.
Oh wow.
Ooh, double. When you click on the card, try clicking on card effect. Does it show it?
Oh. No, give me the alt art. Jesus, I have 3 of these now.
Look, back to back secrets. You can't be mad at that.
If it's not the alt art, I have a playset of Black-White Greymons. None of them are alt art.
Let's go.
It's still hype. I pulling secrets is hard.
Okay, this is way better than the previous 10 packs. I got kind of scammed on the alt art. No, okay.
Gallant alt art.
Oh,
Gammon has a really cool attacking. Yeah, a really good attacking animation.
No, I still haven't pulled what I need. Come on! Oh my god!
You're gonna pull what you need, and then you're just gonna like edit it out and be like, you'll never know what I pulled.
They'll never know. No alt art. Okay. All right, let's move on to BT3.
But before you do, click on the set list. Like the
card
for BT3. We already saw the level 6 from the second one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This one is evil Zafagamon, and oh my goodness, it looks so good.
Yeah, it's black.
It looks so good.
Or Zephaga.
He's doing the thing from Zorro from Whiskey Peak, holding the person's head down like, you're pathetic. I'm so much stronger than you.
So for those of you that weren't playing back then that are watching, black was like tremendously bad for the first I don't know,
still is.
10 15 sets. Yeah, it's still not that great, but
it never crawled out of that.
All right, so I have no idea where the video is going to cut off, but yeah, this guy seems pretty good for black. I think him like with a Craniumon deck might be pretty strong, but we'll see.
Actually playable.
Yeah,
he's awesome. The tamer also gives you reboot, so you can play out a body if you reveal one, and then you get to reboot and then block next turn and play. You can play out 2 bodies in the course of like 1 to 1.5 turns.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty good back in that format.
Yeah, being able to storm.
Yeah, this one's been really good.
Yeah.
What does Evil Shoto do?
The other.
It gains a memory starting your main phase if you have a Digimon with blocker, and it gives you reboot
for only birds.
Yeah, for only birds. Black Digimon birds.
They chroma keyed a Shoto.
That just looks like somebody did an OC. You know what I mean? And they made it like dark and evil.
I'm just like Shoto, but nobody understands me.
So each of the sets also got an archetype. Like obviously we've gone over that, but they also got random cards that support not you.
Yeah, buff the older archetypes.
Yeah, like there's an Alterous mode Metal Greymon. It evos on top of red or black. Start a main phase, one of your opponent's Digimon gets on deletion, lose one memory for the turn, then into your turn Digimon is Greymon, and same delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. There's a couple of option cards. Huh?
What does Sagittarius do?
I mean, who said that he existed?
There's not a Sagittarius.
Go back. It's on the far right top row. It blends it with the Zafagamon cards.
Oh, because it's black. Okay.
Okay, I was like, I swear to God, that looks like Wergaru.
Sorry, it's small. It's smaller to me than it is for you, I think, on my screen.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Fair.
Can I?
Being able to swing with your 5 and then evoing into the Zafagamon with Shoto, and then you get reboot.
Hold on, sorry, I'm.
Gotta resize it all.
Yeah.
He was the secondary ultimate I was running in my list.
Oh yeah, because you just swing with him. He lives.
Yeah.
You go into Zafaga.
He also, when Digivolving reveals the top 4 cards, you can just put them back.
Oh, this is good for Cress.
Yep.
Yeah, that too.
Cress also a pretty strong card, but just like there wasn't enough support around it to really make use of it in this format.
Bancho Stingmon.
Yep.
Bancho.
All right, we're about to open some of these. I need some cards.
I hope people altered Zafaga.
I need to see Bancho Stingmon.
Well, I'm sure you will, because he's like an uncommon or whatever. So
yeah,
we're about to see.
Okay.
Right off the rip.
There he is.
Bancho Stingmon.
Altart?
Oh, let's go.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
I'll take it. HPD.
HPD, no.
Kentorosmon, gross. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, we got an uncommon.
It's gonna be an alt-art and it's gonna be Mimi.
Nice. Oh, Blitz.
It's Blitz, yep.
Oh,
one of my favorite alt-arts from back then. Still a really cool card.
I still gotta. I think BT2 has the best alt-arts in the entire game. Still,
agreed.
As far as a whole group, yeah.
Just everything being gold circuit boards.
Mastamon
and Imperialmon.
Imperial
Mastamon. Yes. This Imperialmon sucks, Chris.
I know, but it would have been cool.
Yeah, but this Mastamon's actually playable.
It's crazy they have animated Rosemon, but not Lilith and Mastamon.
They were like, what can we give the jiggle physics to? Altart Crania. Let's go. Okay.
Nice.
Look, he's moving. He's moving.
He is moving.
He likes to move.
These last few packs are kind of juiced. Altart? No? Okay. So this is the good one, Chris.
Yeah, I know. I know the blue one's the better one.
Okay.
Oh.
It does keep you on your toes every time you're opening packs. You're like, come on.
It does now that I know that mechanic, because I did not know it before. Notice we didn't pull a single jamming Vmon. Remember when that guy was like a $10 to $15 rare?
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
GOAT rookie.
It's what they play in Megazoo.
Yeah, he's really good. Altart?
Ragna?
No, okay. I've played against several Ragna decks in PvP.
Double Ken.
Yep. No one asked for this. Okay, double super pack. I can't wait till we get BT4, dude. I'm gonna be playing Yellow War Gray.
Ooh, did you
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
a double Ragna.
Both of them.
Have you seen it do a double Altart?
Only one time.
Okay, so that is possible.
Oh, so it's possible. That's cool.
That's good to know.
Did you see the
Vmons?
What was it? There's a new Magna Angemon for yellow.
Oh yeah, it's like it on Digivolve. It like minuses DP, and then the inheritable is like security attack minus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see
I think
that.
it's supposed to be Slash's Endermon's like
support. It makes sense. It's a pretty good effect for this old format. I'd forgotten about that until you said it. I think I pulled one out of my dailies, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Huh? Okay.
Okay. Big black blockers, max rarity.
Yeah, maybe.
Another one.
This could be a Vmon. Nope.
It wasn't.
All right, let's see if we got a Vmon. Nope.
Oh no.
Dog, so we've opened 20 packs and no Vmons.
He's
just as expensive.
He's a rare.
He's a rare.
He's a rare. Oh.
Yeah.
You remember when uncommons were harder to pull in some sets?
Yeah.
Rares?
Nope.
ADP. That's pretty cool.
I care more about Vmon than I do about like any other card in the set, so I'm.
You'll be able to craft him. You know, like they're so generous with the disenchantment and then the like dusting your cards you don't want.
Okay.
A big bonus I gotta say for Digimon Elysium is some card games they're like you have to get a full playset before you can like disenchant anything that you want. But this one's like, hey, if you don't want to play a certain color, you can like dust everything you own, get rid of it, be like, I'm never touching this color.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
I'll just get rid of every card and get the value where so I can build the color of the deck that I want to.
That's really cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're right, they would make you get a play set first before you can disassemble them.
Hey, it's Crest.
Crest! Let's go.
Let's go.
I like that deck. I remember playing that deck.
Yep. Dog. I guess I can build Ragna. Leopard?
He's even opening the rare second, or last. Leopard!
Leopard.
Yep. Very pretty rare. Or super altered, I mean.
Oh, agreed.
Card kind of sucked, but...
So this is... That was 30 packs, no Vmon. He came out of this set, right? I'm not crazy.
I'll bet you'll get one Vmon, but not in this 10-pack pull.
Okay, Davis. I think that's the first Davis, too.
Another Altart Leopard? No, okay.
No. Vmon? Nope. Okay.
Another ADP? Or not ADP, HPD.
Nope. And nope.
Damn, get wrecked.
I am getting wrecked real hard. Why is he
a rare Rareamon?
I also hope they add a like a cooler background than just a black
screen.
Yeah.
Altart? Let's go! Altart Masty.
Big.
No! No!
I forgot about those!
I forgot about, the box toppers. God. Trolled. Absolutely trolled.
Get debated.
Hey! We made up for it.
That was really funny.
One Vmon. That's so disappointing, dude. Those box toppers sucked.
Oh god.
Okay, double super. Altart. Okay.
Crest.
It's Crania.
No, it's Crania.
Could be Crest too. Could be Crest too. Nope. Okay.
It is not.
All right. I'm gonna do one.
You got Davis.
No, actually, I need to do BT1. I guess.
Yeah.
CB has another Omni.
Yeah, because in my deck I do need Omnis, or for my deck I do need Omnis. Can you craft supers? Did you say, Josh?
You can craft secrets. You can craft anything.
Okay.
You just can't craft altarts.
Okay, well that's pretty dumb, but
see, that's another thing. Say you pull in like multiples of the super, you should be able to craft them into the altart.
That's what
hopefully
like
that's something they do.
Dimension Scissor.
It's Gemmon. It's the good Gemmon.
Mad Dog Fire.
Yeah.
Gemmon's whole game plan is to increase the DP deletion threshold. It's like
so it works really good in Gallant.
Kinda. It's what like the early Gilmon support wanted to be.
Oh yeah, this is the Magna that Josh was talking about.
Oh, okay, cool.
They
tried to make yellow a little bit more playable.
Yeah, because the other one is an on-play, which only was good in like Megazoo decks.
And security control.
Yeah. These packs are not it.
That Lilymon is also new.
Oh, I missed it.
Another Dimension Scissor.
Izzy?
It's the
Izzy?
Izzy. Yeah, it's the box topper Izzy. Also a bad card.
I like that it's purple in the background though.
Agreed.
Have we even gotten a super yet?
There
No,
they are.
where's two of them?
Now we have 2 supers out of 10 packs.
Yo, Grab
Crash.
Crush.
Oh my
Grand
god,
Kawaga.
dude. The worst
Garudamon.
supers in the set. Those are the
Garudamon.
2 worst
Let's
supers
go,
in the
baby.
set.
I'm
God,
here for
dude.
the Grand Kawaga.
So these supers are so bad that even when these boxes were $200 when the game came out, these supers were worth less than $1 a piece.
Well, yeah, because the Grand Kawaga's alt art came out as a box topper.
Yeah, but those cards also just blow, dude. They were never in a competitive deck ever.
Yeah, well, have you considered U-Blow and you only pulled 2 supers?
Yeah,
was
I'm
able to
actually
make,
pretty upset about it.
I was able to make Breakdramon with Garudamon level 5 because they were the cheapest 5 red cards in the first set when everything was super expensive, when Omnis were like $70.
Yo, BT1 sucks, dude.
I think you are just a bit unlucky right now.
I'm getting no gas.
Altar Muni.
on.
Terrible. What the hell?
Yep. Dude, your first opening that you skipped was the best.
It was the
one.
best one, and I just accidentally just skipped the whole.
Yeah, that's a Lilymon. That's new. I think it
know
just
what's
done something.
You know what's even better about that, Sean? You potentially could have skipped a double alt art pack.
I could have, yeah.
You have no idea.
I got 1 super out of these last 10.
I
That's
didn't even.
not even an alt.
I'll do it alt.
God.
Get absolutely destroyed.
So, is this the only place you can disassemble, or is there another spot to do it, Josh?
You can do it in the deck building area. It's way more tedious. And this only disassembles the ones that you pulled.
Okay, but it disassembles anything extra?
Yeah, the extra ones.
Okay. So I should
They
just
should definitely have a button in the deck building area that just says like, "Hey, do this,
Disassemble
but to my
surplus.
whole collection."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no
You have
reason
to
to
click.
have.
You have to click off
You
of the
have to
dark blue.
click on it. Yeah.
Like click off of the dark blue. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not.
Intuitive.
Yeah, it's not at all. Alright, so I definitely got some extra stuff for opening all those packs. Oh!
We're going back, baby.
We're going back!
The
We got
gift
enough.
keeps not
God.
giving.
Oh my
We got enough for 20 more packs from that. Alright, give me an Omni.
I'm surprised you're going back to BT1 because
I want an Omni.
with it.
I want an Omni. I'm assuming it's cheaper to craft rares, and if I want to craft VMons, I can do that.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm
crafting them-
assuming what we can do is after this, after we're done opening, you can go to it, and Josh can show us how to like disassemble and like actually make stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to do that as well.
Oh, this art looks so good, but the card's so bad.
It is a really
Yeah.
pretty card. I remember being tempted to put it in decks back then,
Just so you could play
just because of how pretty it was. Okay, we got
Okay.
a secret. What are the
Hopefully
secrets?
it's Metal
are
Greymon. Hopefully it's
Digimon or metal?
Greymon.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, it's the alt art.
Oh, Vidra.
All force. All
Okay,
force. Beater.
okay.
Let's go.
Punch.
All right, we finally got a super. Zudo.
Zudomon.
I forgot about him.
People liked him.
He's good.
Not bad.
He was good back then.
Hard
Like
Ty.
Ty.
Ty. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's go.
We take those. I'm glad you told me about the swipe thing. I never would have discovered that accidentally. Not on the PC anyway with my mouse. Nope, no alt art.
Yeah, that's what I do. Every time I open packs, I just disassemble it because it's faster to do it here.
Now that I know I can do that, I will be doing that.
Alright, this is our last pull.
Alright.
Hopefully you get some SRs.
I just
They
want an
don't just-
Omni, dude. I just want an Omni. I want a second alt art Omni.
That would be pretty hype for a last pack.
It would be. I'm so sad I pulled that off camera, because that was like the pull from the first 3 sets. They were like 250 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a shot. We got a shot. Okay.
Oh.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Still
Yeah,
good.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Ask, you shall receive.
Yeah, we got another chance. Second chance. Do we get the alt art?
Need the rose.
That would have been awesome.
All uncommons.
Yep. Come here. Okay. All right. Last pack. Sad.
Oh, what'd you get?
Is it the Agu? Oh, the Agu. Yeah. I like this alt art.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Disassemble. Okay.
All right, Josh, just show us the assembling
just pull
stuff.
up, what do you not want? Like, what's the archetype you know for sure you'll know? Like, what about that Sora? Go to that Sora's. You never
Yeah,
played
those
Sora.
I will never use those Soras. Hold on, I'm just gonna filter.
So I think, regardless of what it is, if it's an alt art, I think it disassembles for 2,000. So you press and hold. You press and hold on.
Oh my god, this is so unintuitive.
No, and you press and hold on the alt art one.
Well, I'm gonna disassemble both of them. I'm never gonna play this card. It sucks.
Okay. So yeah, you press and hold, and then you can either disassemble or synthesize. Disassemble is like basically dusting it.
What is synthesize?
Synthesize is to create it. So if you want to make extra copies.
Oh,
So yeah,
do you have to pull a copy in order to make another one?
No, you can. So click the X button. Like this. You can show the not owned cards.
Yeah, right there at the top.
Yeah, and then say like if you didn't have a tie, you could click on the shadowed out tie and you could create it.
Okay, all right. This is all good information to know.
Yeah. So
All
then
right.
you can just disassemble it and then I think increase the increments that you want to do it in. Oh, nope, it is bugged out. So you have to disassemble them one by one. Bandai keeps updating the app and
Somehow
sometimes it
breaking
works. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that says synthesize.
You want to disassemble.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, you have to do them one by one because it's not working right now.
All right.
All right, well, you do that on your own time. We don't need
Yeah,
to sit here and watch videos.
All right, hold on. I'll disassemble the alt art real quick just to see the difference in.
But if this shows you like every alt art is basically 20,000 or 2,000.
That is a lot.
Yeah, so if you disassemble that and then like pull up a secret rare to give people an idea.
Okay, let me.
Just in the
Let me
search
pull
bar.
up Alter S, I guess. Digimon
You just do level 7s.
Secret.
You can't craft the alt arts.
Oh, that's right.
They're
you said that.
uncraftable. But
6,000?
crafting a secret rare is 6,000. So if you
That's actually pretty reasonable.
if you disenchant 3 alt arts, you can get 1 secret. And then I think a super is 25. I think.
Well, let's just check. 2,500.
Yeah, I think it's 2,500. If not, it's like 3,000. I don't remember. Oh, it's only 15.
15, yeah.
Cheaper than I thought.
Oh, I can
So it's
build
only
Red
15
Omni
for,
right now.
Yeah, so they're very generous with the amount of
What's the
points that
difference
they give
between
you.
those two Omnis?
So there's
the
foil,
foil.
non-foil, and then there's alt art.
Yeah.
Go to the VMon and craft some, Sean, so we see what it looks like.
Okay.
I think those are only 250. I think
All right.
for
and
a rare.
I can't craft the foil version, I'm assuming. Nope.
Yeah, no.
Haters, dude.
Yeah, it's only 250 for a rare.
Okay, can I... Okay, so I can increase this. Alright, so...
Mm-hmm.
Got my playset.
Boom, there you go.
Oh, no special animation. Blank.
Nope, it's just like, boom, it's in your inventory, idiot.
I'm surprised the alt art for this isn't here.
It's
They
the
don't...
first anniversary.
Yeah, they don't... They
Oh,
might
right,
introduce
right,
those whenever
right.
we get to that point, but we didn't get an alt art until BT6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, this guy also has additional alt arts that aren't in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
The participation one.
But I'm very pleased with this beta. I think it's like great. I think this is such a good direction
What a-
for Bandai and the Digimon card game.
Agreed.
Sean, show us the breeding.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have.
It's definitely been long enough.
Yeah, it has.
You can hatch your little guy.
Yeah, you just click Digivolve once the time expires. You get to this would just pick randomly between these two guys, from what I understand. So I just pick one, and then the timer escalates. It's the longest. I think 30 is the cap, if I'm not mistaken. And then once you get to,
my guy could evolve into Liskmon, the new Alysion level 4.
yeah, it changes. Like mine, I've had different options like basically every time.
So it's random sometimes if you pick the question mark.
Oh, like not even one of the two that are available.
Yeah, it could just be anything, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll start clicking the question mark then. But I try to keep in mind the actual cards that I can get from it. So if it's not a card I want from the first 3 sets with that Digimon on it, I just don't pick that one.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you have like an option of like 8 different champions and you can just go up any line you want that is for like the cards that you're hunting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But overall it's really cool. It'll be nice once we can start pumping money into this thing.
Oh yeah.
Ripping packs was real fun. I enjoyed that.
What's in the bag? What's
in the box? Oh, I got timers.
Okay.
Hey, great news.
More pack openings.
We can open more packs.
No, we still have to go over the dang.
These can be anything.
Yeah, these can be literally anything.
Well, you didn't get Jack Italy.
This is going to be like only a couple of packs.
You can open like 2 more packs, I think. More pack.
Man, no gas.
It's just all the Vmons you already crafted.
Yeah. I can open 2 more. I hate this thing where it makes you pick because it makes me feel like I made the wrong choice when I don't pull anything.
I think they're all the same.
I think they are too, because like why is there a skip button? Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it was in Pocket too. I think all the packs are the same.
I don't think so because I was streaming it and I had Ben was watching and I asked him to pick the packs and I would get secret rares whenever he would pick it. I feel like there's definitely some causality in there.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing cool.
You know that one meme where it's like the 2 hallways but they lead to the same area?
Yeah.
The illusion of choice.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is the Alysion app.
I can't believe you guys didn't know you could change that card right there.
It just seemed like it was just there, man. I never clicked on it.
You gained 6 levels just from opening up all those packs. Are there not
Jesus,
level up?
I did, yeah.
Are there not level up missions or anything like that?
It's one of the tasks is to level up. But okay. I think it caps out around 10.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Also, you can change your avatar on here.
Dude, they need to put Digimon. They need not put waifus. They need to put Digimon so I can rep my Digimon I like.
Yeah. Right. Ideally.
It'll probably be more when the game's actually out.
Yeah, because like we still don't have access to the new sleeves or anything like that. So like I'm assuming that's going to come out whenever they actually roll out the alpha, or not the alpha, but the full version.
The open beta.
You think they're going to do an open beta? This is the open beta. I guess this is a closed beta. You're right.
And I hope when they do the open beta, we can do group matches, like fight specifically other people.
Yeah, you can
matches.
you mean like
you can send out a code to a friend and then like
invite.
That was another thing. Pocket took forever, and Marvel Snap take forever because those are like probably on like the bottom of their
priority list.
Yeah, priority list.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
What's the point of playing a trading card game if you can't play and trade cards with people?
Yeah, that is the whole point. Also, there's a question. Also, there are typos in here.
All over the place.
Yeah, like a lot of them are in here. There's one right here. Match. MACTCH. Like anytime it says the word match, looks like it's misspelled on here.
That poor guy locked up in the basement. He's got
dude.
cards now.
The localization team of one dude is just struggling. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to look at before we?
That's pretty much everything.
Yeah. Overall,
outside of actually doing a match, yeah, no, this is fine.
Yeah. I mean, I can do one real quick. Well,
no,
I wouldn't say real quick.
Yeah, there's no way to kill your opponent that quick in this.
There isn't.
A big problem is also I've been running into a ton of people who like have like 5 different color eggs. They don't know how to play. They're just sitting there reading their cards. They obviously never played Digimon TCG before.
Yeah. I'm like, why'd you even apply?
They can take a long time for their turns.
I wonder if there's AIs in here as well, because that's another thing you run into in Snap and Pokemon Pocket, where there's like it's like AIs.
And if I see anyone hard drop a Mega, I'm like, pretty bottish.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Megazoo is a viable strategy in this format.
No, but like when they're dropping it in not a Megazoo deck, you're just
okay, and you're like, did you misclick that? Did you misclick that?
There's got to be some bots in there for sure.
Because I don't think I've ever not been able to get a match within like a minute.
Yeah, see, there's bots in there for sure.
Yeah, I've played against people that have everyone's playing 5 Tamas, which
Stein is a Stein.
No. Slap on the wrist. Stop that.
Yeah, stop that.
There's no Ukomons in the game unless you're playing green and Mimi. Stop that.
It's funny though because that's what everyone did back then.
They'd be like, "Here's my 4 and my 1, or like my 3 and my 2."
Yeah, because there wasn't enough removal, so like, and you couldn't. The games lasted like forever because there was no real killing enemies really fast. Like there were games where you're like, "Dang, and there's no mulligan."
Yep.
You know,
and
so
unless
it's like
you're unless you're Rena or Davis, there's no like scry or search for things. So the best way to just consistently was just be like, okay, promote my rookie. That way I can get another free draw. And you have to run like horrendous ratios of like 15 rookies and then like 12 champs just so you can get like a low end going because there's not a lot of consistent draw power in a lot of the decks.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember when Sean opened up his packs and we definitely saw the Shine Greymon?
And the Old Force.
And the Old Force. And the Puppetmon.
That's okay. When I was streaming this game, I opened also an Altar Omni, but my game crashed right before like I clicked on it.
Oh,
and then when I came back in, I was like, "Oh, what super did I get?" And I was like, "What? I got Altar Omni."
Yeah, I didn't have quite that reaction. I was just like, "Oh, sick." just me laying in my bed. I'm like, "Oh, sick."
Somebody did post a picture of a double alt-art pack.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just definitely rare. Yeah.
I almost responded to that with my picture of my Omni.
I'm saying Sean had a triple alt-art pack, so we'll never know.
That is true. Yeah, we literally will never. It's gonna be a mystery.
Puppet, Shine, and Ulfers all at the same time.
The fabled triple alt art. Yeah, this is one of my favorite alt arts in the game.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to change it to this.
It's true to form.
As far as one of the cards that I actually own, I think.
Just click parallel.
Is that an option? Oh
yeah. So you take off SR and then
All right. Okay.
That's all your shiny stuff.
See, Josh has clearly played this game more than I have in the past couple of days.
I have been burnt out on it almost.
Yeah.
Playing it nonstop.
Yeah, like it's between the Omni, the Ulforce, and the Shine, and the Masty, and the Blitz.
So just all of them.
Everything.
The Pied and Dia look cool, but like that Piedmon kind of blows because purple sucked back then.
It sucks that they didn't animate Ulforce and Shine like they did Dia and Pied with like they're moving.
Yeah.
But hopefully when the actual game comes out, they'll have their own like when you play them in the because some like when you play that Craniumon, he comes out and like a giant shield opens up and he's like, I'm locking it down. And it's like some of them have it and some of them don't. So I feel like when it fully is released, they'll probably have every alt art have its own unique animations and attack animations. It just makes the flavor of the game that much more interesting to play.
Yeah, I would agree. I think you're right, Josh. It's just like this is how much they had done before they pushed out the closed beta, so they just were like, all right, send it out. That Master looks so good. It's like looks faded.
Yeah, it's like you're wearing a matte sleeve.
Yeah, I don't like that. We're going back to the shine. There we go. All right. Now, let me actually get out of it on my phone.
I'm gonna switch off my VTuber too.
No, Betamon.
Betamon, no. Do I need... Let me see if I need... Yep, I'm gonna eject my phone so I can disconnect
They
it.
killed him. They killed our boy.
He's dead.
Look how they massacred my boy. What do you
See those VTubers where it's like a little Japanese like cutesy anime girl, and then like the VTuber stuff like malfunctions. The dude just looks.
Yeah, yeah, see that.
Like, I've been exposed.
It's not letting me eject my phone. Hold on. Alright, screw it. I'm just unplugging it. There was a time period when that would royally screw up your devices. I'm just hoping that we've passed that point, but I just don't like risking if I don't have to.
And your phone is dead.
And my phone's bricked. Cool. Whatever I did's not covered by the warranty. Dope.
I tried playing on my phone. It had like a high performance mode. I was like, oh, I'll play that. And I got so mad at it because I was playing and I was playing for like 2 hours plus, and it like crashed. But I thought it crashed, but really my phone turned the game off and it said, "You've been playing for too long. Take a break." And I was like, how dare you tell me what I do with my free time? I work 7 hours a day and I want to play my dang phone games. How dare you? I paid money for this phone. How would you dare tell me what I'm gonna do?
I would
with my
immediately
time?
Google how to turn that off.
I did, and you can't. It's like it's built in for like this kids gaming thing for the OnePlus phone. I was like, ah.
Oh well, there's a reason I'll never buy that kind of phone. That's whack. If my phone ever tells me that I need to get off of whatever I've been on for too long, I will throw it in the trash and get a phone that doesn't dare to say that to me. That's kind of like when Netflix is like, "Hey, are you still there?" Except for, "Hey, you need to go touch grass."
It was like that because I also have the OnePlus watch that's connected to it, and my phone sent my watch a message that I should check what my steps were for the day. I was like, call me a lazy son of a bee.
They're talking to each other and like, this dude hasn't left his room in like 4 hours.
Your FBI agent's like, yo, are we sure he's good in there?
Yep.
All right. So, ban list prediction discussion. What are our opinions on... Well, let's do it in waves. What do we think is going to get hit? Or actually,
so we can all agree on 3 cards.
Or do you want to do what we think should get hit first?
I think what
it doesn't matter.
There's get hit, and then what we want to get hit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I think we can all agree on 3 cards right off the bat. Okay. Gravity Crush.
3.
Oh, I know what the third one is.
Growl X.
Yeah.
And Scion Co. should all get hit.
Oh, okay. I thought the third one was going to be Ultra S.
One of those needs to go to 0. The Galaxy Tamer just needs to go to 0. They just need to ban it.
Is that the blue one or the red one? I can never remember which one.
The blue one.
Okay, I agree.
The red one's also really good.
It is, but it doesn't create uninteractive loops. Yeah, turn skip loops.
It did win Worlds though. Just saying.
It did, and then they didn't touch it on the next ban list. But yeah.
So I could also see the argument. I've seen people, instead of Growl X, they limit Rush Geo to 1.
No.
I think it needs to be the Growl X. I think Rush
It's
Geo,
always the level 4. It's always the level 4 X antibody. Always.
Even if you limited the Rush Gill, the Growl X is still an issue.
They would also just play it in Gilbirds, which doesn't need the Rush Gilmon at all.
And once they dig to the Rush Gilmon, they have access to it.
Yeah, so I do think it needs to be the Growl X. I actually wrote all of mine down. I don't know if you guys did.
Yeah, I remember having this discussion with Ben like a couple months ago before. It was like back when Royal Knights was still like tier 1 and stuff. I remember telling him, I was like, I think Grav Crush obviously needs to go to 1. It's dumb that they didn't hit it in the first place. But I was like, I think Growlix is fine. And that was before all of these new Growlix rush decks came out where they're not even playing a top end and they're just abusing the hell out of Growlix. And I'm like, you know what, Ben, you're right. It also needs to go to 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then do what?
I was gonna say I still think Growlix might dodge the ban list. Almost.
It is it's possible it will.
The only thing I can know for sure is I'm pretty like almost I would bet like 99% Gravity Crush is on the list.
Yes.
Oh,
there's no doubt in my mind Grav Crush is going to be on the list.
Everything else feels like kind of like a toss up of like what could be on the list or what could come off the list.
The fact that it's going to be taking 3 lists to hit all of the egregious memory gain like cards is ridiculous.
Lists. Yeah,
they're not going to hit Parabolic Junk. It'll be a problem.
Oh yeah, it's going to be 4 lists. If people ever figure out how to abuse those other 2, that'll be another list.
What is it? Parabolic Junk and what, like acid injection or something like that?
Tropic Venom.
Yeah.
Tropic Venom. Okay.
Which are definitely harder to abuse, but there is potential.
Yes. Yeah, if green is able to summon tokens on their opponent's field, and if black is able to delete themselves somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also some discussion for Sequoia X or Sequoia to 1. The Sequoia that specifically draws you a bunch of cards. I can't remember what set that is.
I can't either, but I know which one you're talking about. The one that draws like 2 or 3 and then plays an option.
People have been saying that or the 5. One that plays the... Is it a plugin or an option for free?
Yeah, the single color option for free.
And the reasoning is that you'd have to go back to the Tau Ace to do a similar thing, and then you'd have a risk of it dying. But I think I think if you just do that, they'll just still go into their level 7 and then
kill you.
Combo off.
I think if
I was gonna say to prevent that as well, you could just hit the level 7s.
No, that's stupid.
Just saying, ruin mode. He's
that
there.
is
He's
that
always
is
there.
dumb. The engine is the problem. It's not the 7s that the engine allows you to go into. If you don't hit the engine, they're just going to be like, okay, well, let me find something else I can abuse with this engine.
Because the issue is that you can go into the level 7s so easily. If you just make it to where you don't get to your level 7 that easily, it's not nearly as bad.
I think
Sequoia's just also not hard. It's like when you look at Growloop, you're like, Growlix, that's the problem. Sequoia's like, it's a bunch of pieces that are working together to make this combo pop off as it is. So it's hard to take out just one piece and then be like, okay, this will significantly nerf it.
I think if you're going to hit one card in that deck, I think the best hit is the Sequoia X.
Because it makes the rush token and you can swing twice.
Well,
it's harder for them to find it, right? Is that the argument you said? Because usually they run it at 2.
Well, it's harder for them to find it, yes, but also it is the key piece that lets them like Evo into like Valderam on the swing or Ruin Mode on the swing to double Ruin Mode you.
Okay. So they can still do their consistency and get to their 7s. They just can't get the power plays of the 7s off.
It's not as devastating whenever they if they minus 5k, it's pretty easy to play around that if you know it's coming. But a minus 10k is very hard to play through unless you put a mega in your breeding area or you're playing Royal Knights.
Yeah.
Ben said, what's it called? The level 6 that plays the option, because that way they can't go from their 5 to their 6 to their 7.
Wow, I wonder what other deck can do that.
That's a mystery.
A lot.
Yeah,
it's a puppet.
Oh.
Yeah, puppets.
Yeah, ban Puss in Boots, dude.
Yeah.
That's not what he would be mad about. He would be mad about the level 5 getting hit in puppets.
Yeah, the level 5. I don't know what they would hit in Royal Knights. Honestly,
Purge.
Yeah, it would have to be Purge, right? It'd have to be the option card.
I don't think
you can't hit Omeka, and it would just ruin the whole Omni X line if you hit the new Omeka.
I don't think Royal Knights needs to be hit.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But like, people would say something about Royal Knights. Well, Royal Knights didn't hit, but it's like, what would you hit in it? It's just a bunch of really good level 6s.
And
like
7s.
That's the whole strategy in 7s.
Yeah, I see people saying like Omni X to 1, and I'm like, that's dumb.
No, that's dumb.
Hitting Purge makes it so that they can't play out a free like rush body and gain value off of that.
I don't think Purge would be that.
It's not. It's one of the less. It's like that's like a slap on the wrist ban. You know what I mean? It's like
that's like we're addressing this deck, but not really.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I would prefer to have 4 if I played the deck, but if it was limited to 1, it wouldn't be a deterrent for me wanting to build
I
it.
think if they hit purge to 1, they would, because we'd get that instant reaction. Oh, Royal Knight's bad now, and then people would stop playing it. That's what that would do.
Most likely, yes. If anything ever gets touched on the ban list, people would just immediately assume it's unplayable.
Yeah, I mean, look what happened with Purple Hyper. As soon as Mag got hit, everyone dropped it, but it was still seeing like a little bit of success.
Yeah,
because there's still those dedicated players. That's what's going to happen with Royal Knights. That's what happens to every deck that gets hit. People are like, "Oh, deck's bad now, drop it."
Yeah, I personally don't think Royal Knights needs to be hit. I think the deck is extremely fair. It is very, very good, but there are certain decks that just auto lose to it, but those are few and far between. And if it's a meta deck, you just can't bring those kind of decks if you expect to run into it.
Doesn't every color now have the can't reduce play cost? No, what's missing? It's still
a couple
like
of them.
Green.
Yeah. Everything has the memory blockers, but that's about it.
Yeah, blue and purple.
Okay,
I think
right.
blue, purple, red, and black. I think have the can't reduce play cost.
Okay, so I mean, there are counters to it too. If you're expecting them, you can play those cards in your deck.
Yeah, if your deck has an issue with those and you have access to those colors, like the only deck I can think of that just auto loses Royal Knights is that Rapid Vaccine deck that I built. That just auto loses to him just because of how the deck functions. Yeah,
like I would have actually had a decent matchup into it when we went to Dallas, but he just slapped Digimon Emperor on the board and told me to eat a bag of dicks. So.
Yeah, he's like, I got an answer for you, bud.
You saw Digimon Emperor. My worst matchup. Oh no,
for real.
It's my worst matchup.
It's the one card. I didn't have Nokia's yet.
And then Puppets. Hit the level 5 because Puppets suck.
Puppets suck, dog. That deck does not need to be touched.
Nah, just hit the level 5 just to piss off Ben.
Ben struggles to win locals with Puppets. That deck is not broken.
And then what's the other deck? Oh, and then Alter S should definitely get hit. I'm so serious. Just having two. If you have a card in the game where if you just see 2 of them and you win the game, that's crazy.
Remember, you have to keep turning.
Sean, you could. I don't care. Sean, you could have 3 Magna X's in your hand. You're not winning the game. Brent has 2 Alter S's in the game. He wins the game.
You mean Magna X's on the field? Because them being in my hand
no, in your
Jack
hand.
Diddley.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But the Alter S's in Brand's hand, he just wins.
That's not how that works.
So he just shows them to you. He just shows them to you and goes, "I won."
GG.
The game is over.
Good game.
It's like Zodia. It's like I built them.
Yeah, I drew these cards. The game is over. But I don't know what to tell you.
I can tell you, there have been several times I've had multiple Alter S's in my hand, and I have still lost the game.
Yeah, because Chris is obvious.
You didn't show your opponent. You didn't show your.
You have to show them your hand. You can't just let them. You can't just let them not know.
You can tell a lot about what the broken card in someone's deck that they really don't want to get banned by what they offer up an excuse. I was talking to Brandon last night. He's like, "Yeah, if they're gonna hit anything, they could hit Alter S." And I look at him, I give him like a raised eyebrow. I'm like, they could hit the option card, you know.
Yeah, Miraculous really would be a better hit for that deck.
Miraculous kills the deck.
It doesn't kill the deck.
It doesn't kill the deck. It gives
people to pop off and do your like, oh, I opened good.
It gives decks more counterplay.
My best recursion.
I know, and you get no defense.
Best recursion,
you get
and I have no defense.
Yeah, hope you don't have removal before he starts swinging at me. Otherwise, I just lose.
Losing an Alteration, you're like, yeah, I'll play the other Omnis instead. I don't have my power play.
Yeah.
Losing Miraculous, you're like, dang.
The deck's dead. Yeah, the deck's dead. Because, like I said, it's your best way to get your level 3s back. And on
you're right, hit both.
Oh,
speaking of things that don't want to get hit, I know that Megidra is really bad in Growlix, but people are kind of looking at Gilbirds because it has really good. But if I catch a stray, if I catch a stray and lose Screw to X to this shenaniganry, I'll actually cry. I'll just have like a sad moment.
What if you lose Phoenix X?
I won't be bad.
I don't think the birds will catch a stray. It's only doing well because of the bottom end right now, and if they hit the Growl X, it'll be just like with what we were talking about earlier. People stop playing it because they're like, it's bad now.
Just Growl X and Grav Crush, and that engine is no longer like a massive issue. Yeah. It's still good, but it's just not like super duper broken.
If I lose Grid X, though, I just think it's like I'll be as sad as Brandon was when they hit his Gabumon stuff. I'll just be like,
no, dude, the promo
over.
Lobo.
I think
Promo
Grid X is
Lobo.
probably
The
safe if I were
worst.
to guess.
I could imagine them hitting Mega Digimon Assembly just because of the shenanigans going around with Oryukenmon right now, and we already see that they don't like those white option cards that allow you to go into those level 7s.
That was another card that was a mistake. I'm not sure why they
Oryukenmon turns that card into a 1-cost option card.
Yes.
Yep.
And they balanced it by making it 4 memory, assuming that's probably going to pass turn 9 times out of 10. And they're like, hey, here's this level 7 that gains 3 memory.
Mm-hmm. So it turns the card into a 1-cost option card.
Valdorum also gains 2 memory at least if you get into it.
Josh was just telling me about another loop-ish style Alterest combo. It plays Sagittarius and Blitz out. Blitz Greymon, Sagittarius level 5.
It's like Blue Garuru, and you run Blitz alongside.
Yeah. The Blitz gets played and is seen by the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius then gets the Evo, and you Evo into EX Melga, and you gain the memory back.
Oh, EX1 Melga?
Yeah.
When you said
EX1
EX Melga, I was like, which one?
We have another EX Melga?
Because Sagittarius
I don't know. I don't follow that card.
Because Sagittarius is black and blue. You can just sit on him and then ace him into Blitz.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But, that's
So I'm assuming you're also... Are you playing Omni in that deck, too, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the whole
playing
point of
Alterest.
Okay.
Because you get the end of turn DNA with Blitz.
Oh, yeah, true.
And you're almost guaranteed to gain, 3 to 4 memory every time you spit out your bodies.
From what?
Because you're drawing cards. Because Alterest doesn't have to play out the equal. You can play out
a 4, a 5, or a 6, or you can play any of them. So
you always just play out the 5.
And then you just
the EX1 Melga.
Evo the EX1 Melga on top of it.
Yeah, EX1 Melga gains memory for every 4 cards in your hand.
Yeah, I remember what it does. I was just like, it's not an on play.
Yeah, so you play the 5. And then the 5 sees the other 6 get played and lets you Evo into it.
Oh, okay. Evoing into it for free. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Now I'm with you.
Combo.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on the sim, see how I feel about it.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm not sure what other cards could get
Is
hit.
there anything else you want off the list? Because I know everyone wants Gray X off the list.
Yes.
I'll say this. I'll throw it out there because Sean's over here sitting pretty. Either hit Kenan Davis or Pyodramon.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
I did write down in my list Davis and Ken in parentheses because F you, Sean. Actually,
yeah, because
Either
obviously
one of
the deck the Imperialdramon engine is not an issue because you might see one in the top 16.
They already hit Stingmon. What else do you want to do to them, man? You already hit the Stingmon.
Yeah, Stingmon's at 1, bro.
Duh, guys. Just hit the medieval or the trainings. Duh.
Yeah, training should all go to 1 or be banned because that's not fair.
Consistency bad.
Yeah, consistency bad. I want to win when I sack my opponent and just draw the pieces I need, and they don't.
No, but for real, hit Kenan Davis or Pyodramon.
Neither one of those cards need to be it. They're both very good. I will concede that, but so are cards that any good meta deck now.
Okay, so cards we want to see come off.
Because we still can't play Davis and Ken for free off of a Digimon effect. Just want to point that out.
We can all agree, right?
Gray X to 4.
Great. Please.
Jet Sylphie.
God, please.
Jet Sylphie
still on the Jet Sylphie train, yeah. They've hit Ancient Garu, so I don't think it's going to be an issue anymore.
Yeah, I keep seeing people that are like, Gray X can't come back to 4 because blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, look around you. Look around you and see how not unfair that card is relative to tier 1 strategies now.
What's happening?
Yes, it's good. Yes, it will make Greymon strategies potentially tier 1, but it's not going to be like, oh my god, Gray Toolbox is tier 0. I'm not even sure if it will, but I'm saying that's like the ceiling. Is it may push Gray strategies into tier 1 sets.
Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. Tier 1 Greymon deck. Come on.
It's been a long time. I think Gray X was at 4 the last time a Gray strategy was.
I don't even think people would go straight to War Greymon. They'd be like, oh, let's play this in Guilemon. And the
100%.
reduction on the level 5 doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even matter because digivolving into just Gaomon costs so much memory. What's that reduction even matter? Most of the time, it passes turn.
It will pass turn every single time.
Yeah,
even the cheapest one that lets you evo into the others for free is 4 memory.
Right, so it's like the reduction into the level 5 doesn't mean anything because when I digivolve into my level 6, it's still passing turn.
Yeah,
so
it'll just make great toolbox strategies actually potentially viable, and it'll also introduce probably Black War back into the meta, and that'll be a counter to a lot of the tamer setup reliant decks like Omnimon.
It also just makes sense with the future support we're getting in EX10 with the new Black War Greymon line. You would think, because right now nothing in that set interests me.
Nope.
But if we got Gray X back to 4, I'd be like, I'd look at it and be like, maybe we could try it with the Gray X at 4.
Still probably not playing most of those cards I've seen at EX10, but yeah, right. I would build Great Toolbox.
Right, I'd be like, it would interest me. You know, I'm not saying I'd buy it, but I'd be like, maybe we can try that out. But it also just makes the decks more consistent because right now most lists are having to play Gray X, the OG red one, and then Gray X, the black and red one, and it's just kind of like
it limits your options at your level 3 slot because the BT9 Gray X cannot evo on top of black level 3s. So, like, it just makes deck building for the archetype really awkward too.
Yeah. Jet Sylphimon, it's not doing anything.
You can have the on deletion Gabumon back, Brandon.
No.
No, can I have Gabu X back, please?
No. You're probably not going to get that one back for a while.
Please?
Because the purple good stuff toolbox is still really
has
good.
Has not been a deck in months.
That's not true. They play that in Leviamon strategies.
Who cares?
That is still a very viable deck. People just don't really play it right now.
Yeah, well, okay, bring it back. Let them play it.
I got a contender for
no.
I think should come off the list.
Okay.
Because the EX4 Matt Gao, I think we hit Mirage, which was what they should have done to begin with.
Yes.
But they didn't, and they
100%.
hit Matt Gao before. If you read the new Digimon, I look at Matt Gao and I'm like, this is very similar in power level. One bottom decks a 4 lower. This one bounces a 4 to hand. And then one's an unsuspended Harrible. The other one's unsuspended Harrible.
I would agree with you, Josh. I think that's a good point. I forgot about that card being at 1. That card can definitely... I'm surprised they didn't bring it back to 4 when they hit Mirage. Because, like...
That's true, yeah. They could have when they hit Mirage.
Yeah. I forgot it was on the list.
I think if you think about it, like, what the deck could be, you could do a bunch of, like... But I guess it doesn't work because Mirage is at 1, but the Gao line will make you draw a bunch of cards and with the fish engine, like Wonkun, and then you could go into, like, a Hexablaumon or something and get the unsuspend. But my point is that Wonkun gives the unsuspend already.
Yeah.
So this is just another unsuspend effect. I don't know. I think the power level of this card was strong for the time and enabled a lot of degenerate blue decks. And I think in our current format, it is very underwhelming compared to what that new Digimon can do. Because Digimon also has another effect to unsuspend one of your Digimon at the end of your turn.
Maybe that's what they're worried about, is having too many cards that do that, but like that, I don't think that makes any sense either.
That is the one hesitation, is it's like not archetype locked unsuspend.
Right.
It's anything if your opponent has cards in their hand.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that card can definitely come back to 4. I think the issue was just the BT11 Mirage. They just refused to hit for the longest time.
Yeah, I don't foresee an issue at the moment if that card comes to 4.
Yeah, I literally forgot it was on the ban list until you said that.
Mirage can just pivot to playing the old Mirage that gains memory and is unblockable.
Yeah, I think of playing a combo of that, BT11 at 1, obviously, and then like 1 or 2 of the BT13 Mirage, I believe it is. Like, you could still probably play Mirage and it'd be viable.
Like play some burst modes and stuff with it.
Yeah, like I still think the deck's viable. People were just like, I don't want to play it because it's not super degen anymore.
The whole community was behind ban Mirage. Yes. They're spamming it on every event. They're spamming it in One Piece and Dragon Ball.
I remember that. Yeah, they're spamming it, and all the players from the other games are like, what is Mirage and why does it need to be banned?
So it definitely feels a bit sacrilegious to be like, get a Mirage card off the list. Like, huh? What are you talking about?
How are you doing?
I mean, technically, it's not a Mirage card.
Burn that man at the stake. Get him out of here.
That's all I had, though.
I mean, other than that,
I don't think there's any other oppressive real cards in the game right now.
You said the Gabumons, those like purple Gabumons, because they didn't want to hit Apocalypse. Those could come off. Not the one that is the not the one that's the on deletion one, but the on attacking one. I think
they did. They took the when attacking one off.
Yeah, they took both.
No, they took
the on deletion is still there.
The on deletion did not take off, but they took off the when attacking, which was surprising because I would have expected it the other way.
No, keep the on deletion one locked up. Purple loves getting value off of deleting their shit.
I really think the on deletion is fine.
Lock them up.
Yo, where the hell is the ban list?
You do the crime, you pay the time. I was just rallying to help his brother out of the list, and I didn't know he came off it.
Where the hell's the ban list on here? I'm gonna have to Google.
It's a Gabumon card. It can stay locked up.
Yeah, Bukamon can stay. I mean, you would love TK to come back, wouldn't you, Sean? That would be.
Oh my God, I forgot. Yes, thank you. TK needs to go back to 4. It was ridiculous that they hit it. Just limiting the stupid option card from BT9 was all they needed to do. Like, obviously that card was
TK back, but you have to give up Kenan Davis.
No.
No.
What's funny is I think TK is way more of a. TK is nowhere near as good as Kenan Davis is, and yet they were just like hit TK.
I will say that cumulative TKs get better the more you play though.
Obviously, like, yes, but like the game is so fast.
That just being like, if Kenan Davis was still at 1 and they saw the 1 of Kevin Davis, they're online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you see the 1 of TK, you're not really online.
It doesn't do anything. You're just like, oh, cool.
It's one of those cards where when you have multiple of it, it's much stronger.
Yeah, but you have to sit there and play them. Like, it's not like, oh,
I play this one for 2 memory, then I play this one for 0 memory, then I play this one for plus memory.
That's not how the memory works when you play them. It's 2, 1, and then the third one is free.
But
and
then the fourth and everything else doesn't add up.
Hey, we're assuming you can't just magic other things onto the field. We're talking about. We're just talking about in a vacuum what the TK's cumulative memory cost is. The fourth one is the fourth is negative 1 memory.
Angelomon Ace, then it trashes the Godamon that comes out of security, so you get another free memory.
Hey, it'd just be like that. I don't know what to tell you.
I've seen Sean go from promote Patamon. Okay, I have Magna X and I'm at 10 memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was back when we had the option at 4.
How Sway? How?
He's cheating like 15 memory in like 1 turn.
And he goes, 1 Magna X? Here's a second one. Second Magna has hit the board. How?
The issue with Magna Vaccine was the yellow option. TK got hit because they were like, we need to turbo stomp this deck into the ground.
He was framed.
Yeah. The reasoning for them even hitting it made no sense. They were like, this extends the game. And I'm like, how the hell does this tamer that does not recover you, it's a net neutral to your security. How does it extend the game in any way, shape, or form? So stupid. Also, unparaband Mother and Shoto. That was dumb as hell when they did that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was to appease casuals.
It scared a lot of people off of the game.
There's no any good deck usually has a way around something like that.
When Johnny down the street comes to locals once in a blue moon and builds his I got my I don't know, Vorvamon deck that I built.
Well, he wasn't going to win anyway, so why punish me?
It's the way that he doesn't win. Okay, it's just like Magnex. It sits there, it stares at you, and it says, "You're not gonna get to do what you want."
Menacingly, yeah. I mean,
and then they're just sitting there like it's unaffected. Oh no! And they just go home and they don't want to play anymore. Whereas
they don't play the game anymore.
I mean, we had 2 people quit our locals just because of Magnex.
If you get blown up by an OTK deck, you're like, at least I can play the next game. You know what I mean, and try again.
Which is ridiculous to me, the mind of a casual, because I would much rather lose to a slow and steady strategy than I killed you on turn 2, get wrecked.
But you think about this, Sean. After you lose the game really quickly, you can say that didn't happen, and you can keep going. But when you're sitting there in the fucking the Thunderdome with these control decks, you're like, I can't do anything.
It's like more. It takes longer, so it's like more ingrained in their memory that it happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
they play their
God.
cards, but their cards immediately get outed, so it feels worse.
So
They
it's
at
so
least have the cope.
it's so weird how people view
when they get
losing
OTK'd,
like that.
Yeah, if they get OTK'd, they at least have the cope to be like, oh, if I would have been able to play my cards, though, I would have won.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, you're probably right. There's probably something to do with the
Mother
psychology.
shuts down the hopes and dreams that they had. They tried everything and they didn't win.
Like,
If they got unpair banned that very next tournament, I'm bringing Mother Shoto.
oh yeah, same dude.
Guaranteed.
We're gonna have a celebration
Guaranteed.
event. I'm
Lost
playing.
streak broken.
Celebration of it.
I think OTK strategies are the most unfair strategies of our game, and they should not exist.
Find out how to pull up the list.
I had to just Google the forbidden list, but yeah, I have it pulled up.
Oh, I have the official one from the
Call
actual
it forbidden.
website.
I forget it.
Yeah, I mean, I have it pulled up.
spooky.
I had to Google it to
you
like.
had to Google it specifically.
Yeah, if I go to the
Yeah,
website, I
under-
cannot navigate to it. I'm too dumb, I guess.
You are
It's under
forbidden from
rules.
playing these cards.
Yeah, you have to go to the rules sub section.
I did, and I could not find it.
Okay, so you go to rules.
It's unnecessary to tell me. I
Anyways,
just Googled it.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'm not sure what else could get hit or come off. I mean,
I think Matt getting just outright banned was kind of. Matt getting banned really reminded me of when they hit TK on top of Awakening of the Golden Knight. Because the issue with Purple Hybrid was Jack Raid being
They
at
just
4.
recycled it. Yeah.
But
so you think Matt could come back to 1?
I think it could go back to 4. I think Jack Raid was the problem. I think them having an infinite loop of like being able to attack every single turn and then recycle their pieces is
Nothing new.
Yeah, it's not like crazy broken. It's just a good resource system. Them being able
I
to
give it
hoard
to them
Jack
that-
Raids in their hand and like constantly pick up a whole bunch and just be like, hey, you're dead because I have 10 memory this turn.
I think you could give them back 1, test the waters, and if it's still not a problem, then you could bring it back to 4. I don't really like just throwing them back out at 4 and be like, we'll see what happens, because how often they do ban lists. You know, like if it became like a major problem, it'd be like months before we even saw anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, test it at 1.
Maybe.
Test it at 1, and because I still don't think we're going to get anything like a semi-limited thing. We're never going to get that.
I don't think we're ever going to get something.
It's either 1 banned or all 4.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I guess that's a good point. There's no reason to just dump it back at 4.
Mm-hmm.
They could just put it back to 1. I think it just going outright to 0 was kind of wild.
Yeah, that
we
was
were all
crazy. I
surprised
didn't
about that.
expect that.
Yeah, but I
Took him out behind the barn.
think him getting hit just reminded me of how they hit TK because they were like, this deck is too good. We need to do more than one hit. We just have to. Yeah.
I think he deserved it because he looks like an idiot, and he's definitely the worst co-protagonist.
Agreed. He definitely looks like
so-
he's
It's
whiny.
full flow though.
He's got a little brother
How do you have the
complex.
crest of friendship and be like super antisocial? Like, how does that
That was
work?
the thing. He had to learn about friendship. Well, just like Ty had to learn to get courage.
Never
you know what I
did.
mean?
He never learned about it.
He was literally scared and about to
you
poop
never-
his pants.
You never see Gammon talk to him in the cave about having to rely on people.
Yeah,
And he still
and
never
I was
does.
I was like, why is this thing having to teach him about this? This is dumb.
On
He also taught
Bandless
him
though,
he also taught him how to have a gun.
yeah, stay strapped. On Bandless though, I got one last Bandless hot take. I watch a lot of EU Digimon content, and they need to stop hyping up Leviamon. I'm talking to you EU viewers. It's not the boogeyman. I want you to at least ban it so they stop talking about it and stop talking about how they're going to play around Leviamon all the time.
Oh yeah, Leviamon's really good, but it's
Nobody
not,
in America plays it.
I mean, they do it. It comes and goes, but
I see like one at a regional max.
it's
Whereas I feel
not
like in EU. It's like way more
everywhere.
represented.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely not super popular here, but people that do play it. You know.
Get rid of the
Also,
crop.
I
Save
speak
my
on
brothers.
Josh. Yeah, I speak on Josh's behalf. Just ban every single Atmon card.
That'd be fun.
That's real talk.
Delete them from
Ooh,
existence.
no, ban the ones that they app fuse with, so that way they're sad and they can't do it.
Yeah.
They can't do that strategy.
Yeah, get wrecked,
Just delete the
nerds.
keyword app use from the game.
Yeah.
Also, another card I think can come off the list is the BT13 Geo Gray.
Okay, yeah, for
I
sure.
can see that.
Becoming yellow hybrid if that happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Even if that happens, so what?
yeah.
Yeah, yellow hybrid hasn't been played since what, like BT
It got
13.
it got hit before
That Venus
B-
deck would come back.
it got hit
sure.
before BT10 came out, I believe, for us, or like right as BT10 came out.
Jeez.
Yeah, but even if Venus comes back, like, what's their win condition? Valderarm?
Probably.
Something crazy in yellow. Something Sakuya like coded.
They can ruin mode you as well.
Yeah, the issue with that was it was like the only good yellow deck we had access to for like several formats. So like, if you wanted to play yellow, it's all you could play.
I wouldn't put it past them to be able to figure out how to get Susanna to work again.
Oh my god, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be like, hey, you got it.
I mean,
That's an old card.
it would still cost 7 memory. I don't think there's a way to cheat into
Yeah,
it.
let's scramble for 6.
You can't scramble. It's a white card.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can play it in a red deck and you just play a memory setter and you play 2 Grav Crushes. Boom, boom.
Yeah, dude, Grav Crush isn't getting it on the list. You're right. Also, Bukamon. I keep forgetting this guy's on the list. I think he can come back.
That can stay banned. Trust me, Sean. That can stay banned.
All
We'll
right.
do some nutty stuff.
All right, I will listen to you as a blue
The
player.
fish player.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get Garu with 4 Buka.
Let me not run any inheritable that says jamming and just run everything that says gain a memory instead, because my egg has jamming.
I mean,
That's
I feel like they might as well at this point. I think it's kind of stupid that they limited that card, and they're like literally every blue 3 and 4 that they've printed since
Now
then has
have
had
champion.
jamming, and not even the stipulation is just like jamming.
To be fair, like, at least then, they're having to waste the sources on jamming. They don't just have consistent, always jamming. And those inheritables aren't something, like Josh said, that is broken. Like extra memory, draw cards.
I think it's kind of silly, but sure.
I think Josh raises a good point.
He probably does. I just think it's a dumb thing to do.
It is funny to see an egg be banned, though.
Yeah, it's funny.
And not be
not
the
Balmon.
Yeah, not Balmon.
How
That
far...
Coromon's getting hit just to piss Brandon off.
Right.
The BT14.
My one draw. Yeah. How far into the game do you think we have to get before Anubis comes back? I'm just looking
Never.
at it and I'm like,
That card's.
never
I
again.
think it should be at 0. That card's never coming back to 4 ever.
Every
That's insane.
card from EX5 needs to just be eradicated. They
EX
messed up with that. That's so hard.
EX5
Everything is
was
the
such a
problem from
mistake.
EX5.
Yeah.
It's like
so bad.
the Devas and the Leomon and stuff are the only thing that's not like giga broken.
Yeah, because it's like that's where like the Dark Animal package came out of, Leviamon, the entire Galaxy engine, besides like a couple of cards.
The
that came out
Garuru
later.
stuff,
The Garuru stuff.
Let me have my
Hockey
Were
stuff.
Garu back.
Yeah, there's so many like
It's all just so bad.
even things that aren't broken enough to where they warrant being on the list, which are several of the things I mentioned, are just still really, really powerful. That
Let me have my Were Garu back.
no.
You just want your guard cards.
No, that card's not coming back, dog. That'll come back before Anubis, though.
I have to swing with my level 5, which means I'm open to getting blown out by aces.
No.
Yeah, you out my level 5. Level 5s are so easy to out.
Edamon came out in EX5.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, EX5
saying, where
was it was the
Garu
start of a
come back?
banger year. Like that entire year was just full of just broken sets.
Protoform,
Oh yeah,
all kinds of broken stuff in EX5.
yeah.
Sunrise.
That card can come back. It's kind of just I when I was scrolling through, I was like, why is it still on the list? That card is not that good anymore.
Yeah. I agree. It could come back. I don't know what decks would even play it that would be like abusing it.
Come on, Cross, round 5, baby. Let's go.
It would probably be a Cross deck. It was abused heavily in Yellow Hybrid by the Maiden mode, because you could play it for free and then put it on top of your security, force your opponent to play through it. But that's not that. I mean, it would be good in that kind of strategy, but you'd probably be dead before you got a chance to really set that up now.
Ice Wall to 4? Why not?
No.
Why not?
Absolutely not.
Chaos.
Cross 4. It can come back.
Did I tell you I beat Dan Vang in like an Ultimate Cup, and I remember thinking back on it, I was like, oh dude, I beat Dan Vang. That's so amazing. And then I went and looked up the deck that I beat him with. It was when Ice Wall was at 4.
Was that 4?
I had 3 of them in my deck, and I was like, man, I'm a sham. I'm a fake. All my achievements don't mean anything.
So what were you playing? Gabu Bond?
I was playing Imperial.
I don't remember there being a big events where Icewell was at 4 besides Nationals that year.
Nah. I think it was just Ultimate Cup. I messaged him after, I was like, hey dude, can you help me build a better Imperial deck?
Yeah, put the maximum number of Ice Walls you can put in your deck. I'm surprised you weren't playing 4. That's kind of wild that you're just like, yeah, I just ran 3. That reminds me of when Robbie built some kind of blue deck.
Oh my god, yes.
Like sometime I think earlier this year, and he was just like, why don't people play more of this? And he had like 2 or 3 Ice Walls in his deck.
Because it's limited to 1.
Yeah, because it's at 1, my guy. It's really only that good in multiples when you can just spam it. It's like, hey, you're not going to kill me this turn, or this turn, or this turn.
Watch EX5 Melga X go up when they can abuse it, finally.
I mean, he is an Ice Wall.
Exactly. He's 2 Ice Walls.
Yeah, he's double Ice Wall. I still got my 3 stars. If he ever spikes, I'm making some money.
Did Brandon freeze?
Ready.
No, I'm just reading.
Okay. My bad.
No, I got fiber now. I ain't freezing. It's only Sean out here DCing.
Yeah, and it's literally my PC. My internet is not the issue. My PC is just like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing.
Excuses are excuses. You're still DCing.
You need another monitor, Sean. That way it won't freeze.
That's not what it is. I have 2 monitors.
That's why I said you need another.
It's not the issue. I don't know what it is, but something happens. I think it's some kind of update that I don't know how to disable, but it'll randomly just disconnect every single external thing that's plugged into my computer, including my monitors, my microphone, my external hard drive, and then reconnect them. It just disconnects all of them at once and then reconnects them. And what happens is OBS stops recording because it's recording to my external hard drive, and I disconnect from you guys because my webcam and microphone disconnect. It's annoying. I don't know what to do to stop it.
Well, keep this in the podcast. Maybe someone in the comments can help you because they're a computer whiz.
I intended on leaving it in case someone has some suggestions for me. I should probably ask ChatGPT, but I just haven't thought about it because it happens, once.
People use ChatGPT like the magic conch from SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's extremely helpful.
Nothing. How will I fix my PC?
Dude,
you can.
I use the hell out of ChatGPT. I have the paid version.
Oh, hold on.
You hear it first, folks. Sean's actually a robot. Sean is a bona fide clanker.
Yeah, dude. It's like having a personal assistant for anything that has access to basically unlimited information. People that don't use it are fools for not using it. It is a great.
That's me. I still use Google, and then I see the AI generated response, and I scroll past it.
Well, that is trash. What I use is they just actually upgraded to ChatGPT 5 as of like 2 days ago, and what I use
AGI.
Yeah, what I use is a step above, where the base version will basically. It's like Google, it'll spit out an answer like almost immediately. but I use the next step up, which actually sits there and researches your question, and sometimes it can take like a minute or two before it starts responding, but it'll actually give you a much better answer and it'll be more in depth.
You ever pester it when it's thinking, like little bubbles trolling, and it's like, hold on, wait.
If you do that, it'll stop. You can't do that.
I wish they made it sassy. That'd be fun.
No, it'll just be like, if you, in order to type a new message and send it, you have to stop it from doing what it's doing.
One day we'll get there. One day we'll get to where we can annoy robots.
Yes, and then they will eventually take over because they're tired of us.
Yeah, have you never seen the Terminator movies?
Sean, you're heading us straight there. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm just using it as my personal assistant.
You clanker lover.
They're going to remember that when they're like, you oppressed our grandfather.
Nope. I'm super appreciative.
Do you ever tell it that? When it answers your question, do you type in thank you?
So,
if it wants a pizza, if it wants to do anything besides work for you.
Occasionally, I would just say thank you. But it just depends on if I'm still intending on continuing the conversation. But yeah, I mean, I realize it's not an actual entity, but it feels odd not to show appreciation.
Is like that you're like one level below like kissing your like AI girlfriend goodnight.
Like it just
thanks, dog.
It just feels weird being handed information and being appreciative and just not expressing it. Like even if it's not able to actually like have like sense the appreciation or whatever, it still feels wrong not to express it.
Not tonight, me and ChatGPT we're together tonight. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
we're taking a lazy weekend this weekend.
Like, it does so much for me. Like I had to upgrade to the paid version because of how much I use it. I'm not using the pro version, I think is what it's called.
The $200 one?
Yeah, I'm not using the $200 a month one. If I had it like that, though, I absolutely would be paying for that version as well. Because even though I have a really good limit on all of my stuff, I actually am capped at certain things, whereas if I paid $200, I would be uncapped for anything. Yeah, I highly recommend.
So let's go to comment questions.
All right.
Enough Chat GPT nonsense, unless it's Chat Digimon.
Yeah, enough Sean being a clanker lover.
I mean, it's a really good tool and resource. I don't know why people don't use it. Rockley Rules 101. Comment suggestion: how about a little competition between the boys? See who can go the longest without repeating decks at locals. Well, Brandon immediately loses.
Yep, week 1 I'm out.
I'm finally winning.
I don't know if that's true, Chris.
No, dude, I have so many decks, but I could bring one every night.
I could too if it were a competition.
I think Chris plays more decks than me. I have like 6 decks that I like rotate around.
Yeah, if it were a competition and the point of doing it is just
you have a lot of decks, Sean, that you just don't play though.
Yeah, like I have full built decks that I just never bring to locals.
The challenge is, do you want to sack locals?
Yeah,
chance of winning locals a bunch of times.
Like I still have my Angels deck just fully built. You guys haven't seen that in months.
I currently right now have Galaxy, Machine Dramon, any of the different ways because all the cores are right next to each other. Angels, Magidramon, Cross, DM, Alter S, Millennium, or not Millennium on, what's it called?
Do you still have Leo?
Chimeramon, Leomon, like the EX
heavy
one.
Leo?
The cores together.
Okay.
I'd have to actually like put it back together. Should I keep going? Because there's like more. I have.
I think you would probably win out of us.
Gaio, Greymon, like all the Brandon can tell you this. Like all the cores, there's boxes in there. It's just like cores of decks that I would just have to like take a couple cards together and put them back together.
I think if it were a competition, I would be in there because I still have several decks that are just put together. I just never bring
Shine.
Locals. Yeah,
Shine's still in there.
Now, would me
Full Flare.
changing
If you changing
Just
cards
like
in your deck does not change the deck, Brandon.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I ran 3 different versions of Omni DNA.
That's still Omni DNA. That's not.
CS,
And you're in last place.
Black base, and less CS.
Yeah, that's still Omni DNA.
Alright.
The point of your deck is to go in Omnimon. It's the same deck.
I feel like it would be like to not repeat like 30 of the same cards in the deck. Like it has to be a new deck. It has to be like you have to change 30 of the cards out. They can't be those.
Your win condition
card
has
numbers.
to change.
Yeah.
My win condition is to win the game. What are you talking about? My win condition is to put my opponent to 0 security and swing
What
the
about
game.
what about decks that you actually play, Sean? What's your like because like I got like Gamma, Birds, Fish, Exa. Like those are my like 4 like I'll play those.
Magnex DNA. Magnex DNA. Magnex DNA.
Magnex DNA,
And Angels.
obviously.
Like
Angels.
my bag is technically like 4 decks deep, I think.
Angels, Shine, and I still have Bloom built, and then I have Dia built currently.
Bloom ain't in your bag.
Bloom's
That's
the
not your bag.
last. Bloom is number 5 in that.
I mean, I'm just saying it's put together.
Yeah.
It's there. It's
It-
viable.
It exists.
All right. What's the next comment?
He also
somehow this person has all the info.
Okay. said, question for Josh. What's one thing you've missed in modern Digimon that you rediscovered through
How did he know?
Elysian?
2 hours ago, he put this
He
comment.
posted this 2 hours ago. I don't know how he knows.
Who are you?
I
Who gave you this
I
info?
messaged you at night, like, hey, can I be on the pod?
This guy just knows. I don't know who it is. I don't know how
You
they
is
know that
elite.
he-
One of you is a rat.
What's his name? What's his name?
Rock Lee Rules 101. Did you tell someone that you're going to be on the pod today?
No, I had told no one. Well, okay,
Well-
what's the question? I didn't even hear the question. I felt like I got doxxed.
Yeah, I don't know how this person knows, but they do know. Maybe they can share with us
Okay.
how they know on the next one.
The only
what's-
thing I can think of is they can see us in the call.
So
Maybe they're part of the Discord.
Nah,
you
the table's hidden.
yeah, you can't see the table where we sit at unless you have access to it in the Discord. Because that's something
What's
that
the
crossed my
question?
mind, but like you literally can't see it. He said, "What's one thing you've missed in modern Digimon that you rediscovered through Elysian?"
Ooh, one thing that I really am loving is basically the first set of Digimon. I was price gated out of that because of COVID, so I am falling in love with all these archetypes. Like I was talking to Brandon, I did not know that Ulforce gains you memory when he unsuspends. I didn't know that like Sarismon was just a once per turn effect. I just heard rumors of the Sarismon deck. I was like,
Well-
oh, it's gonna be crazy.
That 4 HBDs and 4 Argromons
Uh-huh.
and 4 Blossomons.
Another thing I really love is it's not the simplicity of the game, but like I feel like my turns are so much more thoughtful, whereas like decks nowadays are so streamlined with their plays. It's like this is the most optimum play. In early
This
Digimon,
is
there's
my
like
strategy. This
there's
is what
not
I'm
really
doing.
an optimum play. It's like, do I want to play for wide board? Do I want to play for like building up my stack? You kind of have more avenues to kind of express your like play style,
Mhm.
which I think is really fun. I think that's the most entertaining thing I've had playing Elysian.
What I like about it, since I'm going to answer this question too, since I also have been playing it. I have not been playing as much as Josh, obviously, but it reminds me of before we had so many resources available to us for like deck building and whatnot. Because this format is so old, people don't know to go back in YouTube and find old deck profiles and stuff, and people are just building bad decks, super suboptimal decks, and it just reminds me of that, like playing 5 Tamas, which obviously was a thing back then, but playing different color Tamas, playing rookies that can't evo on top of their Tamas. Like I've played against so many people. I'm just like, what is the point of your deck?
Someone I faced, Sean, was playing red and blue rookies, and he was playing Garurumon and Greymon, and he hard slammed to Omnimon. I was like, this man's trying to DNA Omni in the first set.
Oh my god. I will say I built. So there was a challenge that was like play 6 tamers in PvP, and I literally just packed a deck with all the tamers I had at the time, and then just filled out the deck with a whole bunch of random stuff, and just like my goal was to draw into my tamers and play them, and then scoop.
Oh, did you have something like Boring Storm where you could draw for 1 memory?
I ended up playing a red base, but that was a thought. But I played a red base and was using the scrap laser, whatever the hell it's called, that draws 2 cards, I think.
Yeah.
Nuclear laser?
Yeah, I think it's nuclear laser. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that guy was probably like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" But I was just trying to achieve a task.
Daily?
Yeah, just trying to hit my daily, man.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rock Lee. I don't know how you know who I am, but thank you.
Or how they even knew that you were going to be on today and able to answer this question.
Maybe he just sees that he's online and just assumed.
It's possible, because it would tell you that they're like at.
When I stream Alysion, I think Discord shows everyone that I'm doing it, right?
Yeah, anyone that can see you.
So he could be in your server and see me.
Yeah, that's possible. That is just.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, interesting.
Subscribe to my or not subscribe. Follow my Twitch.
Yeah, whatever it's called when you do things on Twitch.
It's his username on this.
Yeah. Although
it's Shady Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, little creepy, a little bit, a little creepy. I saw Josh's face. He went.
Also, it brings me back to when I first started playing, because I started playing in 1.5, and that is exactly where we're at right now, because it's sets 1 through 3, and it just brings me back to the good old days.
You gotta live it up. You gotta live in the moment playing these kind of games.
Yep.
Because dude, once they get to like set 5, it's over. You get this feeling no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord Nymon's gonna take right back over.
You know.
Well,
and then
BT4 is Yellow War Greymon Master Race, and BT5 is Lord Nymon.
And then McDonald's is gonna come out and make everyone remember security control.
McDonald's was in BT3. McDonald's is 100% viable right now. If you just have to have 4 guy forces.
Rookie Rush with Spiral.
I thought BT5 gave you that other thing, the Omnimon red option card that kills.
It does, but it wasn't like McDonald's existed in BT3.
It was just way better in BT5, right? It's got more stuff.
It continued to get things.
Dude, they got Zord. I remember hitting Zord as security just crying.
In BT5, they got a bunch of new tools, and
I think they got eventually the reinforced memory boost, like what, BT7 as well. So
BT6. They got BT6. It kept getting new tools and better tools. BT5's format was Lord Nightmon, Rookie Rush, and Security Control with the top 3 decks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to as the formats come out, because I know exactly what deck I want to build, because I know what deck was the best deck in the format. Because we played through all those formats. Like, it's cool already knowing. IDBW 1274. Okay, banless once. Grav Crush to 0, but it will go to 1. Shine Greymon Ruin Mode to 0, not going to happen. Daiken to 1, hoping.
Did he say not going to happen, or did you add that?
He said not going to happen. I'm reading this. I'm reading this verbatim. Daiken to 1, hoping. The Blue Galaxy Tamer to 0. I know they try to pair ban, but it causes too many loops. The Red Galaxy Tamer to 1. It would hurt because I play the deck, but damn, is it busted. The green cards accept HPD to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Colosso and Argo.
Yeah, I was like, what else? What's on the list? And I was like, oh yeah, that's
and Stingmon. Stingmon technically exists in that as well.
Yeah, Stingmon is a green card. Yeah. Greymon X to 4. Please, Bandai. Jet Sylveemon to 4. The On Deletion Gabumon to 4. Normal Eismon to 4. Scatter Mode is 1. Come on, Bandai. Matt to 4. The problem card is Jack Raid, not Matt. Sunrise Buster, Promo Wear Garu, Grand Kawagumon, and Shoutmon cross 4 to 4. I didn't do any Royal Knight hits because I stand by my claim that Royal Knights is mid at best and people are bad at deck building and misplay a lot against non-traditional Digimon decks, aka get good. Also, hot take, but the EX2 Entmon to 2, it would be fine.
Oh yeah, but they're not going to do to 2s.
I don't think they can hit the Entmon.
I hate what they're getting, especially in EX10. What Beelzemon's about to get, I do not want to see what they would be at like full power.
They would just deck out like the first turn they promoted.
They would deck out, and then they would go, okay, what's his name? BLZX Trash 5 Security, sweep your game.
Yep.
Yeah. When I heard Yu-Gi-Oh players go, oh, Beelzemon just became tier element, I went, because if you know what tier element is, that's high praise.
That was after my time. I was part of the Great Exodus before that.
It was like a tier 0 deck that did mills. And like you basically got to do whatever you wanted during either player's turn.
Sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was insane. Yeah. But it was like hard tier 0 for a while.
So let's address these one by one. Grav Crush obviously is going to go to 1. There's like no doubt that that's going to be... If they only hit one thing, it will be Grav Crush.
What if they don't hit Grav Crush? Everyone will riot.
Oh my god, it'll be Mirage all over again.
People will be real mad.
What if they troll us? What if they post a list and no Grav Crush and they're like, just kidding guys, there's the real list and Grav Crush is on there.
They're not that kind of company.
Yeah.
They're ran by old people. Old people don't have that kind of sense of humor.
They're run by old Japanese dudes. Right?
Yeah, very serious.
No joking.
Room mode to 0. That's obviously not going to happen.
Cope, but I'm with you.
Davis and Ken to 1. Obviously not going to happen.
Coping, but I'm with you.
It's possible.
It's not going to happen, dude.
I mean,
if it didn't get hit when it was best deck in format, like a year ago, it's not going to get hit now. There's no reason to hit it now.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm saying, though, there's a chance.
There
TK, you didn't think TK was going to get hit?
Magnavax was best deck in format. It was in the best deck in format.
But
it is currently not
we're talking about Bandai. We're talking about Bandai, who randomly hit Stingmon. Which we here agree was not the best Stingmon to hit.
What if they don't hit Davis Ken, but they just hit Progenitor to 1?
I would be sad, but
I'm saying there's a chance because we don't know what they're doing.
Them hitting Davis and Ken would be ridiculous.
They could just give Imperial like a slap on the wrist like they did with the Stingmon, where it's like it's not impactful at all.
They don't need to hit it again though. I was surprised they hit Stingmon, but there's no reason to hit it. It's not really doing anything.
Yeah.
It's just a good deck in the sea of good decks.
Yeah. Hit the other Stingmon or Shadramon, but in Virus Imperial. Hit that one.
No, what if they hit your jamming inheritable XV to 1?
You would just play the one that doesn't gain you memory from EX1.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good compromise.
I mean, you would
switch the whole base up to Wormmons and Stingmon, and you run the jamming.
So
was it EX1 feet?
Yeah, it's EX1 XVmon that just has inheritable jamming.
If you did that though, it gives them an extra swing because it has jamming on the top end too.
You Digivolve in the XVmon. It itself has jamming and it's inheritable jamming, so then you get a free swing. Then you can start DNAing.
Its alt art is very pretty too. It would make
but that
more
means
blingy.
the deck's more fragile because you can hit them when they swing on that level 4. Or
they're not going to swing.
No, you're not going to swing.
If
you know
your opponent's a moron, obviously they're going to swing at you when you have the ability to ace them.
On top of that, like it's not as memory efficient, so you're
it is one less memory gain.
Yeah, I mean obviously it's not ideal, but it would not.
The Vmon with the Evo reduction.
Well, most Imperial lists don't play that one.
That's fair.
These are all hypotheticals.
Actually, they might. Hevo's. Is it free trait?
I think it's free trait. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you're right. They do play it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So I think the only reason to hit Imperial in any shape or form or fashion is a preemptive hit, and I think that's the wrong way to look at the ban list. If you're preemptive hitting something because it's like, oh, if we hit these decks, this deck will become the best deck. It just goes down a ladder where you're like, oh, well, why didn't you hit this deck then? Why didn't you hit this deck? Why didn't you do this? I don't think preemptive hitting is the way to go about this. You need to hit what's already currently doing the bad things.
Yeah, you can't do that because it becomes a guessing game.
Before unification, we would think that Bandai was preemptively hitting things, but they're really letting the JP format suffer first.
For months.
Yeah, like they hated Cross, they hated Gray X, they hated what's the other one? They went
2 months with
Apocalypse. They had to literally like suffer through it. Whereas when we look at it and we're like, oh, they're preemptively hitting these, so these decks don't become a problem for us. But now they're unified. We're gonna have to probably suffer through some bad formats before they hit something.
Yeah. And thankfully, we haven't had a format.
Yeah, that art
like
is
that
sick. That art is so sick.
Yeah. There was a period of time where I was playing it in my Magnex DNA, so I
hit the other XB mod, so you have to play that one. There you go. Now you can have a more blinged out deck.
I mean,
all right. So, anyways, back to the comment question.
It's okay. The Blue Galaxy.
I don't agree with the Red Galaxy.
I think Red Galaxy they can't hit
Blue
both.
Tamer to Zero makes the most sense. I think banning that outright is ridiculous that they're refusing to do it at this point. If you're gonna ban Matt, you can ban the Blue Tamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Blue Tamer's more egregious in my opinion. Way more egregious.
Well, yeah, Matt in itself is not inherently broken.
Yeah, it does not enable a turn skip.
The Red Tamer won Worlds, but I think that power level is like being gapped by a lot of the newer decks nowadays.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's a really good card. Obviously, it lets you cheat into any Evo, but it's at this point, like, it's kind of too little, too late.
Yeah.
The level 5s for, I'm assuming he just means level 5s. From green back to 4. I don't agree with that. I think free Evos are
they're
probably
fine.
I think Bloom having access
Fine the way they where they're at.
to 4 Blosso and 4 Argo could actually be an issue.
They just Digizorp up into Medievals for free.
That is true, yeah. You just promote rookie medieval.
Have you considered Medieval?
Yeah, I think those cards probably are. It's going to be a while before they take those off the list, just because they're free level 5 Evos.
Like, you can test the water by putting one of them back to 4, but do not do both at the same time. And I don't even agree with putting 1 to 4.
I think what they're doing is
ban HPD, and then you can put like Blossom on back to 4.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that HPD just is never going to be banned, but Grey X4, obviously.
What is it doing at this point?
We talked about that already.
Yeah,
endlessly.
Jet Sylph to 4.
Yep, same, obvious.
The on deletion Gabumon to 4, which I think that can come back to 4. I think it's kind of silly that it's still. I think the fact that they brought back the non once per turn draw 1 trash 1, but not the on deletion one, I thought was really weird.
Yeah.
Normal Eismon to 4, with scatter mode being at 1. I don't agree with that because we have another scatter mode.
Yep.
So that's just free bodies that you just get to play by discarding cards in purple.
It'd be a really big buff to Abido.
You would be
free level 4 bodies.
Yeah, but they're purple. Does that benefit you in any way? Just having the free bodies? Would you
I don't think there's any like purple black level 5 DNA that you.
I mean, you just play Chimeramon, but you just be adding bricks in your deck because they can't do anything besides just get them for free.
I don't think it'd be worth it.
We're looking at normal Eismon, right?
No, scatter modes.
Scatter modes back to 4?
No, we're looking at Eismon being back to 4, but the benefit of it being back to 4 is we have more than one scatter mode.
Yeah, because you can play him. Okay, when this card in your hand using
just
one of your.
Just keep it banned because, like, I feel like the purple dark animal engine will like use it or something, and it'll be abused somehow.
It'll get abused somewhere because we have. It's not like we just have one scatter mode. We have, I think, 3 now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to leave that box of what's the phrase? Box of tricks.
Bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks. That must be a down under thing.
Like keep it under lock.
Yeah. Matt to 4. I agree with this, but I mean, if they want to test it at 1, that's fine. I don't think it's going to do anything at 1, and I think after that they could put it back to 4.
Yeah.
Sunrise Buster, Promo Wear Garu, Grand Kawaga, and Shoutmon Cross 4 to 4. I think they started strong. I don't know about the last 3. I mean, Grand Kawaga maybe, but that makes Tyrant extremely explosive.
Yeah. There's a Tyrant
checks and then end on a Tyrant.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, hit you for big damage, deal with this Tyrant, or you're just dead next turn.
Yep. And Cross 4, like, we've gotten so much cross support at this point, like, who knows how that pans out.
I have heard, I have not personally seen, I don't know enough about the deck, but I have heard that would be a pretty big mistake.
Yeah.
In your
It probably
educated
would
opinion?
be.
You think
I
too
would.
much?
I would love it to come back because I think that strategy would be really
Do
really
the
fun.
new 5s count as 4s now?
Yes.
Yeah, some of them count as just Shoutmon.
What are their inheritables? Are any of them like crazy inheritables?
They're
No.
pretty
I think all
No,
of them
like
are pretty
the
good, right?
ballista
They're pretty
and like
good. What do you mean?
Garula
though?
and the things that cross forward.
Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah. No,
Are
they
they
do
like-
have some.
they
Yeah, they
like
do have
nutty
some pretty
effects?
good ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you could be a 4-drop that gains rush
Yeah.
and it has a bunch
And
of crazy effects.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they have like 3 Shoutmon cards that give them rushes and inheritables.
Also,
right?
he's not a
The
4-drop.
original-
He's a 1-drop.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
a
on
1.
one drop.
A level 4 that can tuck 5s
Oh,
though.
Yeah.
yeah.
A
That's what I mean.
1-drop that's just like, hey, decimate your board while I'm killing you.
Yeah, I'd love to see it come back just to terrorize the format, but it's not going to.
Yeah.
And I despise cross decks because 0 interaction.
Promo Garu.
Oh, okay, Brandon, shut up. I don't want to hear that
And with
coming
the
from you.
Omnimon.
That's like Sean saying that too, and he's like a Magna X lover.
What?
Oh, I hate that deck because there's no interaction.
I think it's
shut
got more
up,
interaction than Cross and Omni.
I think true non-interaction is decks that can just promote and kill you in one turn. That's non-interactive.
You've done that
I
to
know.
Brandon with that deck, and that's what I'm saying.
I think, I think that strategy is the most unfair strategy that you can have in this game.
yeah,
It doesn't mean I'm
I
not
don't
going
wanna
to
hear
do it
that
if it's available.
Yours just OTK
I don't want to hear
if I
that from you,
can,
Brandon.
I'll become an unkillable boss, man.
Yeah, it's the best of both worlds. I'm going to clear security and then
problem-
deal with this guy or lose.
The problem is the deck would still require a lot of setup. You still have to play out multiple tamers, like at least 2 to 3 tamers.
That sounds like a lot of work,
fully-
man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you would still have to require playing out some tamers before. Like it would take a couple turns. It's not like Omni, where it's like Omni's like, all right, promote, you're dead.
Omni
gotta
has
set
to
up my tamers
yeah, Omni
too.
has to set up tamers too, my guy. They don't.
Now
just-
Brand just showed me 2 Alter S's, and I was like, son of a,
Just skip.
picked up my cards.
I drew Exodia. You lose. He also said promo Garu back to 4.
No,
Please?
that's not happening. Nope.
Please.
All right, next one. Next one. That's not happening.
If we could have War Growl X at 4,
I'm cutting
I
you
could
off.
Have Where
Nope.
Garu at 4.
Completely
Not
different
even
cards.
the same cards.
Yeah,
All right,
completely
go ahead,
different.
Sean.
This
Go ahead.
guy.
Different, totally
Smoking
different cards.
rocks. Dr. Fab 671. I've been trying the CS deck for a few weeks at locals and man is it bad. Folds to a strong breeze. Needs so many pieces the searching is hard to fit. The Oryukin variant has OTK potential but good luck surviving long enough to find everything for it. This is the worst I've been performing at locals since I started playing. Maybe I'll keep messing around the sim, but after how bad it's been, I don't know if I want to keep playing it.
Sounds like Chris.
It's true. You might as well, if you like that strategy, just switch to Galaxy with the new stuff because at least then you have protection. But then you just lose hard to D-Evo and DP reduction
And Source Strip.
and Source Strip. But, you know, not many decks have targeted Source Strip like that.
Yeah, except for the bad ones that you just end up losing to.
Yeah. The problem is you have to have multiple pieces of like the same levels, and if you don't see a lot of like the same levels in your hand, you know, it's like it can be a little bit slow and difficult to get going. Like to do your whole strategy, you have to have 2 level 4s to start with. Like you can just like raw Evo up online, but then you're soft. You're weak to anything, any kind of removal. Mm-hmm.
I also
Like
said
anytime someone's like, "How many layers of protection you have?" and I'm like,
None.
1, and they're like, "That's easy," and I'm like, "Of course it is. Of course it is."
that happened to me when we were playing. I was like, how many layers? And you were like, this many. And I was like, what if I de-evo you down to this guy? Do you have 0 then? And you're like, yep. And I'm like, okay, cool.
All right, we're
Yep.
doing that.
Yeah. He also said, I think for the banlist update, they're probably going to hit Sequoia and Royal Knight since BT23 has a new Drazel and the advanced Renamon deck are both on the horizon. They can hit the decks knowing they're getting support soon, maybe Purge and Tau. I hope they hit the Gil Growl X engine, the Galaxy Tamer that keeps breaking the game. I honestly don't think Royal Knights needs a hit now, but who knows how much better it will be if the other 2 decks are hit.
Yeah.
If they hit Drazel, that will be the craziest. I will never see that coming in like a million years.
That would be, they're literally just like, hey, you can't play this deck until we give you a new one.
It is the
best. Getting a new one in. You get a new Drazel that's not as good.
That's like some Konami level thing where they're just like, hey, you can't play this until we make you buy a new set from us.
It is the best Tama like Digimon out of the 4 that we have.
Is it?
Well, do we count Mother?
No, she promotes
because Mother comes out.
Yeah.
I think he's the best of the 3 of them. He's better than is he not better than the Gates and Mother?
I think Gates is the best one.
You think Gates is better? Okay, well I guess maybe just the strategy for Royal Knights is better then.
Well, I think with Gates, you can actually pick how much you reduce it by exactly.
That's true.
Which means you can adjust your memory better.
Yeah, and you can also drop 2 different things.
Yeah, that's fair. You guys are right. I forgot it's like you can stagger it, pick how much you're
Gates is them realizing the mistakes they made with Drazel and just improving it.
Yeah, I forgot all this time spent just sitting there like counting his.
He's like, I'm trying to figure out how to choke you to 1, and I'm like, I'm sure you can do it, Ben. You have
if I carry the 2 and minus the 4 and reduce this card.
I'm like, just put it on the field. 13. We'll say you choked me to 1. I'm sick of you trying to do math.
Mother Eater does the same thing, so they really did learn that because I think you can choose how much you're reducing it by.
Yeah, and Mother Eater, the deck itself I think sucks, but it also like absorbs.
Todd's been really good at piloting that deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a really good job with that deck.
He modulates the reductions pretty well.
Yeah, bro hit me with 4 human forms. He got to play 4 tamers. I was so pissed.
Have you considered getting good?
Yeah, I tried. Omni kill him.
I did. Funnily enough, I did.
Brandon complains even when he wins. Have you never noticed that?
I would never complain if I did win. Unless, actually, no, that's not true.
That was the game. That was the game he took off me. It was when he got to swing with all 4 humans.
You poor thing.
I'm such a happy-go-lucky Digimon tamer unless I'm facing Ben, and I'm just raging out of my mind. Everyone else I'm super cordial with, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's great. Let's go. We're having fun. He slow plays me one time.
Stop playing so slow, Ben.
I know. He's not slow playing me. He's physically playing slow.
He physically is very deliberate with his actions. What tilts me?
When it happens, when he don't get me started, Sean. When he slowly puts a card down, I see what it is, and he hasn't let go of it, and then pulls it back. I'm gone. The rest of the locals. I'm just like I'm done with you. I'm flipping the whole table. Get me out of here. I don't want to play anymore. I want to eat your cards.
What tilts me is something he does on a pretty regular basis, and I've had a conversation with him about it because it does not make sense, is before he draws for turn, he tries to think about what he should do with the current game state. And I'm like, why are you doing that before you draw for turn? And he's like, because it doesn't... I'm like, you were
getting new information.
Yeah, you get new information when you draw for turn. That is when you have the full information available to you. That is when you should think, why the hell are you doing it before you get access to that new information? Because if it changes, then you have to immediately rethink everything you just thought out. And I've tried to explain that to him, and it did not compute for him. And I'm like, draw, and then you can think.
This is my last event, because I'm not going to be on here again for a while. Mm-hmm. When he goes, I have to get lucky. And then he just
and then gets lucky.
Already has the not even like he has to like search for something. It's like so non-consequential. It's like I have to get lucky here.
It's like an 80% chance, and he's like, I gotta get lucky.
It's like I play this purple card and mill 8 cards, and I have 7 cards in my deck left. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna find it. It's not in your security.
It's there.
It's like you would have to get unlucky. The odds are in your favor.
Stop wielding fortune to your advantage.
Benjamin Wiseman 6567 banlist prediction: Gravity Crush, Growl X, BT17 Talmon, BT20 Omekamon, AX5 Sayo and Co. Banlist additional hopes: Cerberus X, Wargrowl X, Our Courage United, BT12 X Vmon. Errata that says an ace going to breeding triggers overflow. The cards I hope come off: BT3 Blossomon, Promo Grand Kawagamon.
You're going for the throw. Oh my god.
So I just want to address the errata thing. They're never going to do that because they literally had to errata aces in the first place because they didn't mean for them to trigger overflow when they went to the breeding area.
Yeah, that's a rule. It's not an errata, right?
Yeah. They had to start printing the cards that said it in a way that didn't imply that, but that was never their intention.
Interesting cards.
Our Courage United.
Someone's been getting touched by Adventure. Show us on the doll where you've been touched by Adventure.
That would kill the deck. That's like the one thing that's good about
it's
that
the
deck.
only thing holding the deck together.
Yep.
That and the Force Evoing for free is good.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they can't do that on your turn.
Yep. Oh, wait. On deletion, Skull Greymon, inheritable. They play out of 4, the 4 can Evo.
I just don't delete it.
Yeah, I know. You
Just
get bounced.
remove it any other way.
Put it in security.
Yeah, the BT20 Omecamon, that is...
That kills the Omni X play entirely.
Yeah, someone can't play around that, and it shows. I can't kill you. I mean, that is pretty easy to play around with turn player priority.
If they don't have 4 of those option cards out, the protects the Omni.
Yeah.
If you have a response to them playing it in the first place, they don't get a chance to Evo before you get rid of the Omecamon.
Oh, you're talking about Evo before it comes out? Yeah. That means your deck's really good.
Well, if you just have a medieval on the field, if they play their... I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving you an example. It's the easiest thing to think of. They play the Omecamon, you have turn player prior, you just pop the Omecamon before they have a chance at Evo, and they're just like, oh, I just lose.
Sean, I got done playing my bad fish at locals yesterday, where I summon a board of 5 things, and I try to swing with 5 things, and they just decode down. So if you're playing something with that power level, you're like, well, if this comes out of security, I can't respond to it in any way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Cerberus X isn't going to happen.
No.
That's an EU hit. That's a Levi hit.
BT3 Blossomon and promo Grand Kawagumon coming off.
Notice how he didn't even say Gray X. How dare you?
Well,
you don't want Gray X back?
He's obviously a green main.
Yeah, he's a green.
I don't think a single green card was suggested for the hits, but the only green cards that come off were green.
Would Blossomon actually be... Now I'm thinking about it. Would Blossomon be better than Argomon because it's vegetation?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if you were going to bring one off, I would rather than bring Argo because it's like unsearchable.
Yeah, they just bottom deck it with all the memes and everything.
Yeah.
And then Argomon, the actual
if
deck, might get some legs. The what's it name? It's like got a yellow-green tamer.
Please.
It's really bad.
Oh, the rhythm?
Yeah, rhythm.
Yeah.
Deck.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. He also said, to your comments about Eaters, it's not a tier 1 deck because Gallantmon, Royal Knights, Akuyamon, and Imperialdramon should all beat it, but it should beat most other tier 2 decks, including Tyrant and Beelzemon, which you mentioned. All of the other Eater species have blocker and can't be pierced, so unless your deck has a way to clear a bunch of them at once or stun them all, there's a good chance they slow you down enough to get out 3 mothers. If Tyrant can't pierce, it can't get through its defenses in time, and Beelzemon has to be able to delete multiple bodies at once then attack, which it usually can't do. Regarding Grey-X, no, he can't come back. Greymon decks will always get more support and are still the most heavily supported archetype in the game. If you give them top end speed in addition to their ability to clear bodies and take out 3+ security at once, you will create another BT11 situation at some point. That's not a you can't be like, this eventually will get good. Yeah.
It was like, how many sets ago, man?
It's like 15 sets or
12
something.
12 mainline sets.
Yeah. You can't be like, if we unban this card, they will continue to get support and it'll eventually be too good. That's not a good reasoning to not take a card off the list.
I hope he comes off the list and he's iced out so he can flex on you.
All I'm saying is, if we take Gray X off
oh my
list,
god, get off your soapbox, Brandon. This is the same
next
story
comment, please.
You're like, Gray and Gru, they gotta come together. Package deal.
No,
what do you think?
No. We're not going down that path. All I'm saying is, if you take it off, it has been 2 years since a Greymon deck has been top tier. 2 years.
2.5.
It's okay. It can come back.
I still don't think it would be top tier.
It wouldn't.
Okay, I apologize for saying you were saying the same soapbox, Brandon.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else also thought he was going to talk about a random Garu card that needs to come back with it. So you're not alone. Yeah,
I think it would see. I think it would see more representation, which would lead to some results. But that doesn't. Again, we've talked about this where it's like just because there's a 100-person event and 80 of those people are playing one specific deck. Yes, obviously by the numbers, some of those decks are gonna make it into like the top.
Mm.
You know, like that's just obvious.
They all just sat there and did mirror matches. So
yeah, that's what will happen is because everyone's like, oh, I like Greymon the card, and obviously because this is coming back, that must mean it's good now. So everyone flocks to it.
It will see a flood of representation just because of it coming off the list, but that doesn't mean it's going to be like tier 0.
Right. Yeah. Also, look at the modern cards they're printing for Greymon. Do we really think it's going to be a problem?
All of the 3000 DP on Evolve or on Play.
Oh my god, dude! Every time they reveal a card for EX10 for the Greymon archetype, I'm just like, what set are we in? Like, what the hell?
And Lucamon cards, and they're like the craziest support they've ever seen before.
Yeah, it's like BT14 all over again, where they're like, here's some new Greymon support, guys, and I'm like, you might as well. I would have preferred no support because then it means we're gonna get support closer to the future than...
You know what Sinister Order reminds me of? Sean, you ever watch South Park?
Yeah. I haven't watched it in years, but I mean, I used to.
Okay, so you know that episode where they get KFC and Cartman goes in the kitchen and eats all the skin off the KFC?
No.
I don't think that's a really niche episode.
So Cartman is Lucamon, and the rest of the cast is Greymon. He just goes in there, eats all the good stuff, and leaves the scraps for everybody else.
Yeah, the Lucamon stuff has been really good. Like I want to build Lucamon in EX10, but everything I've seen for Greymon in EX10 has been I'm just like, this is bad. Like what set are we in, guys?
All right, next question.
Sir Snails 3925. I like when y'all start trailing off into random discussions, and man, I miss the gameplay vids as well. They'll return.
We all do.
They'll return soon enough.
Everyone, you can blame Bloomlord why Sean hasn't been uploading content. He's tried. He just can't do it with Bloom.
I'm just like, didn't even get to play the game. I can't post this. This is unpostable.
You sit there and touch yourself for like 2 minutes playing your dudes, and then your opponent just goes, all right, clear your board.
Yeah. Not even that, dude. A lot of my matches were just like, I can't do anything. Or he draws
his whole deck, and he's like, I'm going to deck out.
Yeah.
Next to that 5 security.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
I ran out of blues.
Wait.
Kyle Newey 9278. One Eagles tournament with a close build to yours, Sean. Didn't have Four Medieval. Matchups were all different. Gallon X 2-1, Omnimon, Royal Knight 2-1, Machine Dramon 2-1, Wargrave OTK 2-0. So what you're referring to is the OG, the most recent Magnex DNA deck profile I did that's not members only. That's actually been changed by quite a bit since then. It's a members only video now, though. Yeah, I mean, that version
for the farmers. You got to pay up if you want the secret.
Yeah, that one is still really good. I mean, not having Four Medieval obviously sucks, but like it's not as good now as it was whenever I originally built it with Four Medieval. Well, congrats. Goatboy TM4676, thanks for being a channel member. When it comes to the ban list, I think everyone has said it all when it comes to cards that should be ban limited. My question is, where are the DCGO gameplay videos?
Yeah, those ones are. I thought you said those ones are easy to record, right?
They're easy from a production standpoint. Like they take significantly less time than doing an IRL gameplay, and I do intend on posting those.
One bug can ruin a whole video, though.
Well, that and it still needs a timer for you. Is there still not a timer in between turns, right?
No, there isn't.
No.
Yeah, it's not, that you need that too.
Those aren't
get held hostage.
Those aren't really big deals because I can literally just edit out that match.
Yeah.
But if it's a long grindy match and then the bug happens at the end, you'll be so heartbroken.
I will be sad.
When your opponent's taking 5 minutes on their turn, you play Alysion.
True.
Just put that on the screen next to it.
I made the mistake of complaining about them taking forever and cutting out the actual taking forever, and people being like, you can't be mean to them, they're just learning how to play the game. I'm like, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes, you just don't see the waiting because I'm not going to leave that in the video because people are just going to be like, I'm leaving.
I still think that you should just upload like a post in your Discord and be like, hey, hopping on DCGO for some videos, who wants to play, and then just have like actual like subscribers and stuff play against you, because then you know that probably most of these people are like good players and they won't sit there and take forever on their turns.
You could just post a room code and say,
yeah,
come at me, scrubs.
Maybe. The way it works though is like I don't think I can kick them out of the room. I guess I could just leave the room and create a new room code and just first come first serve.
And just like, hey, you get one game and then you post a different room code.
I might do that.
The same guy keeps joining.
Damn, you got quick thumbs, bro. Yeah. He's like, I'm in there. J Phantom 13, with the ban list being around the corner, I was wondering what's your opinions if instead of banning some cards, Bandai errata card them. For example, if they change Saiyo and Co. Blue to win a Light Fang or Nightclaw trait, Digimon are placed at the bottom of the same trait, gain a memory, or for Ko and Saiyo Red on play by spinning by placing the top card of blah 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 Evo into Nightclaw or Light Fang. We've
talked about this. Erratas suck.
Even for Shoto, if it was Locked Liberator or Vortex Warrior, the main reasons we were discussing some of these cards is because they're being used outside their intended decks, but an errata would fix this without clogging up the list. I understand logistically it would be a pain for players who don't know about the errata, but it give them excuse to reprint it in a reprint set or give alternate art in a box stopper.
I agree with Sean. I don't like the idea.
Yeah, I hate erratas.
I was chatting with Tessero in his Twitch chat, and he was talking about how they have done 2 erratas with Crimson Blaze and Quantumon. They've actually done erratas. Those are the only ones that Bandai's have really done, where they're like, this isn't working how we wanted it. We changed the next printing of the card to be correct.
That was... they've
mistake.
They've errated more cards than that.
Mm-hmm. But those are like...
They literally have errata packs.
Those aren't like... what is it? The reprint sets. Like they specifically were like, this one card is getting an errata, and this one card is getting an errata because they
reprinted Crimson Blaze in an errata pack.
They did.
Mm-hmm. They've errated a bunch of cards. So
what do you call it? What was it? What was the set? There was a whole big thing about Quantum not being able to use its own effect, right? Change it.
Quantumon was an issue with just how they printed it in the first place. It didn't work as intended, and they did have to actually errata it. But I think Crimson Blaze actually was just translated incorrectly. But
because it would say delete, then you can't play, versus you can't play, then delete.
Yeah. I think that could have been the localization team, though. Just reordering those sentences. But yeah, those are just things where they didn't work as they intended. It's not like, oh, we need to errata this because, like, it's broken AF.
Yeah, there's problems.
Yeah. Like, those are just, like, they didn't think about how it actually works mechanically in the game, and they were like, we need... Because, like, obviously Crimson Blaze, interruptive effects that play stuff, gets around it if it's in the wrong order. But yeah, I hate erratas. I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of them changing how a card works entirely.
Yeah.
Just either get rid of the problem card and print a new one, or just print a new one.
Yeah, agreed. Stephen G6721. Gravity Crush and Groundmon X have to go. Something needs to be done to Sakuya, but honestly, no idea, or have no idea. Maybe the Viximon egg that lets you retrieve plugins at the end of every turn. That's not going to be it. I've seen Sakuya decks that don't even play plugins.
Yeah,
they like the free draw.
Yeah,
they like the free draw from the plain option card.
Yeah, I've seen Sakuya decks that are just all yellow options and no tamers and no plugins. Suja Banes V2. Note on Apoclymon, Chris reads like it's a win condition. Instead, look as it as obnoxious security control that will keep recovering, playing out 5 level dudes or level 5 dudes, and acing you and refreshing their security with Apoclymon.
The problem is it doesn't win the game.
If Apoclymon's not your win condition, what the hell's going on? Isn't he supposed to be your win?
I think your win condition is tilting your opponent.
Shouldn't he be like? Shouldn't you want your boss monster to be your win condition? Am I wrong? He's the literal big bad who's summoning all the Dark Masters. That should be the winning the game.
You would think.
You'll end up like Hunters, where your 5's your win condition, and then you just start toolboxing your 6s because you don't have anything better to do.
Yeah. Did the Dark Master say your turn this Digimon can't digivolve into something, or is it?
I think it just can't digivolve into a yellow, or not yellow. Yeah, what I'm talking about.
Because if it is a your turn effect, that'll be interesting because you could ace.
It's all turns. This Digimon can only digivolve into a Pokemon.
All right, well, there you go. No aces.
And a brain fart.
Yeah. MCAR1224. Love to see the Diaboromon list. He's been my favorite deck since I started. Yeah, I forgot to post it this week, but I will record and post it this week for surezies. I actually just organized it while I was sitting here. Suja Brains V2 also said 1 Growlmon X, 1 Talmon from BT17, 1 Last Guardian, 1 Fire Rocket from BT8, 1 Analog Youth from EX1, 1 XVmon BT12, 1 Cupimon from BT16, 0 Gravity Crush, 0 Sayo & Co.
This man picked up his bulk and decided to ban him.
I mean,
it amuses me when I see people just pick random stuff because I'm like, you're obviously getting destroyed at your locals with this card.
Cupimon?
Cupimon from BT16. I believe that's the discarded card Gain a Memory, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's a purple Cupimon. It's for Lucamon. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Fire Rocket, Cupimon,
and Analog Youth. I feel like Analog Youth has seen its time.
That. I'll take Analog.
Analog Youth actually is relatively fair. I don't hate that one.
It's used in the Growl deck as is.
Print a purple 2-cost tamer that reveals the top 3 and trashes them and gains you a memory and get rid of that hatching shenaniganry.
Yeah.
Uko's enough.
Some of these choices, I'm just like, what did Fire Rocket do to you, dude?
As somebody who played Ancient Omni, Analog Youth was insane in that deck.
Insane in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Johnny Stevens 259. I guess Omni4Game is going to be happening a lot with the new support, especially after the ban list. The deck is pretty insane. Its only real weaknesses are a really big blocker that's immune and a ruin mode. Just ruin mode them, they literally can't play for 2 turns, but that aside, it'll probably be a top 3 deck this coming format. How does Grace Nova run out of level 6s? BT22 Sayo makes it impossible. It's a solid card. EX9 really wasn't that bad. Kaguya's meta and Alteressa is worth getting hit on the list, but it'll dodge this one. The main problem with puppets is that they lose to D-Evo and BT16 Pyodramon. Magnex can't really do anything against the deck normally, but Pyodramon just makes the deck fold. Machinedramon is pretty good, but it's still just a little too slow and loses to DP minus effects.
It's his worst matchup.
It's my worst matchup. And D-Evo, like usual. Banless, Grav Crush, Rush Gill, BT17 Tau, and Purge to 1. Ban Sayo & Co. Grey X and Gabu X back to 4.
I'm with you. I don't care about anything else you've said, but because of that last part, I agree with everything you've said.
Yeah, BT16 Pyodramon does just raw dog puppets because they can't do anything with all their stupid blockers if they're turned sideways.
Yeah. Also, to counter Ruin Mode with Omni DNA, you have to hard play BT17 Melga and stun it. That is your play. So.
That's cool. I'll just go into another one.
Yep. And then that happens and you cry.
Yeah. Justin So 8231. Brandon has big meat energy. That's when you whipped out the.
Yeah, I whipped out the big meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me.
Put it on the screen.
I was there.
It said, "I honestly hate leader."
On the screen.
Yeah, I honestly hate leader TCGs. When I see reviews, I see people say, "Oh, that's the red Luffy deck or the green Sanji deck." I prefer decks with no leaders. It always more deck creativity rather than just building a deck around one leader. Lots of games have this leader concept like Star Wars, One Piece, Dragon Ball Super, Flesh and Blood, Shadowverse, Grand Archive. I prefer non-leader TCGs.
Kind of do constrain you on what you can do with the archetype.
Yeah. I've never played a leader TCG competitively, so I don't really have a strong opinion one way or the other.
I get it, because like if you have a favorite character, you're building that deck around your favorite character, but then you have card games like ours where it's so modular, you can just have your favorite character in your deck with other options as well.
That's fair.
It's just so much like more creativity and diversity you can have with it.
Yeah. He also said, what archetypes would each of you like to get more support in BT25? I would personally want a dedicated Pulsemon level 7, not one that relies on Lugamon. This is not Robbie.
Robbie?
Yeah.
Robbie?
Robbie?
See you.
Calling out.
I'd like to see Black War support, since the wave we're about to get is dog water.
I mean, Chris.
Yeah, independent Greymon support. I'm tired of it being tied down to that stupid blue dog.
I'm going to go completely different.
It's Omni support.
Yeah. I'm going to go completely different from what you guys will probably think. And I would love actually built from the ground up brand new All-Force. I want All-Force to no longer be this like super tamer reliant strategy that's a glass cannon. I would like it to be something new. Maybe put it in a new color or something like that. I think that would be cool. But I doubt we'll get anything like that at all.
I'd love
maybe future mode as its own archetype.
I'd love for a blue flare, a second wave of support for blue flare.
You're a blue flare player.
Yeah, it's one of my all-time fave decks, and it is kind of subpar right now. I say the support was not enough. The format, it still cannot out Medieval Gallantmon by itself, and if you run into that, it's just game over. We have to run All-Force Ace now if you want to out of Medieval Gallantmon.
You have to hope your opponent doesn't have a lower level on the field next to it.
Yep. That is troublesome. But every other like blue like removal ace or anything to just like out it is bounce to hand, so
that doesn't do you any good.
If you just give it back to them, be like, there you go again.
Do it again. Tony Pino 18, for Darkness Boggermon you will most likely play for very cheap with the U-Tamer, as you can further reduce the play cost by 6 for each Tamer. Yeah, we eventually
got there.
We eventually remembered that. It's been so long. Green Hill Mario, getting the Obs banlist wishes out. Growlix and Grav Crush. Royal Knights, I don't know which of the new cards is a problem. If the rumors for future new Drazel are real, then just ban old Drazel, but I think those are fake rumors than Nintendo Direct leaks. I think it has to be...
I was just laughing at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think it has to be one of the options. Purge is what I'd want to see go, just because it feels unreasonable to have Omni X come out, do 2 swings, but really Last Guardian being a 1 memory min boost is also egregious. Sakuya, I wasn't able to tell what I have a problem with. People say BT17 Tau. I'm guessing because it cheats 4 memory effectively with its on Evo plus Inherit, so sure. I think it's a deck that's allowed to have pair bans, but I don't think that addresses the problem of critical mass of cost cheat options plus cheating set options plus unreasonable level 7s. On top of that, you can't go too hard because advanced decks, maybe just Sakuya X and Scramble pair ban. I don't know. I think Sayo and Co are getting a proper ban in this list. No way in hell they just add more pair bans to that card. If they do, it just cements my opinion of this game being clown shoes further. As for what I think is possible but not guaranteed, decks to hit, Imperial is still converting 4 bullets for BT16 Daikin. It was 4th most represented in Top Cuts and West on the latest Bandai metadata report, at least, so praying. Purple Hybrid is coming to around 5th best, but I don't know what the deck could get as a hit. BT16 Uko or Arrestor Superior. I doubt they want to go for an actual engine card for the deck like any Koichi Dusk Velger. And the things that are truly cope, some sort of dog slop hit just so purple doesn't move from Growlix back to dog slop or Levia.
I like calling that stuff dog slop.
Tropical Venom and Parabolic Junk just to nip those in the bud. Old Analog Youth and Ruin Mode. And finally, to restart an old debate via conspiracy theory. I think trainings are not long for this world. The conspiracy theory is contingent on a few things happening. The main one being Digital Gate Open is easily accessible after Bandai Card Game Fest. That card, in my opinion, doesn't make sense with trainings legal because they serve the same purpose. Consistency for more cards than min boost. More card types than min boost and cost reduction for a specific action. It's a hit to Sakuya and 2 memory cost is a bit too risk-free for the full refund. Can't really play around 3 trainings when that 6 banked memory was only going to be used for evoing anyways. Either that or a significant rules change or delays, but I think trainings are the only truly problematic delays until we get something like Digital Gate Open Scramble version that cheats evo costs and provides comeback.
The one big factor is that when Bandai reprints something and they have a reprint on the coming, they do not ban that card, and
we're getting all dark trainings. Yeah.
Yep.
So you have to wait probably another year before you can start bringing up the The conspiracy theory of trainings getting hit.
Trainings are never getting hit. Get it out of your casual minds right now. Trainings are not the problem. Yeah. They never will be.
Everyone watching, be on the lookout for cards that you know are good but aren't getting reprints, because that's what happened to Fenrir Lugamon. Everyone was so confused when they were reprinting the old Fenrir Lugamon in the champion set and not the really good one for the combo. That's a good indicator for a card might get hit.
Yeah. That was very odd. Yeah,
His medieval gallant's never going to get hit.
A medieval gallant.
He's getting a reprint.
He's not a problem. He's no different than Death X. He's the same concept.
Tell that to the casuals.
I mean, yeah. Casuals wanted Death X hit for the longest. Now no one ever says anything because it's just not meta right now.
Death X is so meta right now. I feel like I'm getting so much value out of playing him in my random decks.
He's not.
Especially against Ben.
He's not meta because meta means he's being played.
I know. He's good against the meta is what I should say. I've gotten to play him for free versus Brandon and Ben. I think I got to play it versus everyone but Chris and Sean. I feel like I've never got to play it versus you guys.
It'd be unusual for you to
play. You don't play like wide decks.
Yeah, besides Bloom, like not a lot of my decks go super wide. And I know better than to play into it with Angels if I ever do play Angels.
He's been coming out for the free.
Yeah, it's a really good card.
Free.
Yeah,
everyone forgot about Mirage, and they're just like, I'm just going to draw a million cards and play a million bodies on the field.
Yep, I don't think Ruin Mode is getting touched. I don't think Davis and Ken are getting touched. Yeah, the training thing, I'm just like, bruh. I don't understand how people, like, how did that even start?
They don't like it because it sticks in their memory, Sean. They
sit on the field.
They sit on the field and they start stacking them up. And as soon as they like hit one end of security while they already stacked up, they're just like, now he's got 4.
They're like, I didn't lose to the strategy that you're playing. I lost to the fact that you got to sit there and set up trainings for 3 turns while I did nothing with my bad deck.
It leaves a lasting impression.
Apparently, I think you're right on the psychology of it. I do agree. It's got to be something like that. Grim the Nightmare 6536, thank you for being a channel member. Oh hey, a level 3 Lucamon that fixes our comeback problems and lets me act Shoto, and a Sade mode that has an on-play. 2 very important things that deck needed. Yes, agreed. Both of those are very good.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
As for the As for the banlist predictions, Gravity Crush to 1 or 0 or -1. Rush Gilmon and or Growlix to 1 or 0. Run us to the Purge and or BT20 Omecamon to 1. Potentially Drazel to 0 for getting a new one, but I hope not. So I'm just going to stop in the middle of this. Why is everyone saying to ban Drazel just because we're getting a new one? The Drazel is not the problem.
It's the hive mind. Someone said
anything,
it.
Yeah, someone said it in a post or something.
If they print a new Drazel,
it will be better.
Hopefully, you'd hope it would actually just be better.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to ban it and print a worse one because the current Drazel we have isn't even that good relative to the other cards like it.
That makes no sense because I can't ever remember where they've hit a card and it's absolutely just the deck becomes unplayable. Like you physically cannot play the game. If they did that to Drazel, you cannot play Royal Knights anymore.
Yeah, you
couldn't play it anymore.
The only time I think they've done that is like when they limited Savior to 1 back when we only had 1 Savior for Jesmon. But they've never.
Yeah, but you could still play it. They started playing other level 5s, just like the ones that gave you like extra security checks or like cheap level 5s that Evo for less. Like it wasn't as good, but you could still play the deck. If you hit Drazel, you cannot play Royal Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead in the water.
Yeah. And
it's not a strategy anymore.
I don't understand. The Drazel's not the problem. Drazel's not even that good. God.
What's that one? What's that view? It's like, yes, it's genius. What if we stop them from being able to reduce the cost of these megas?
What if we just keep them from playing the game entirely? Then we don't have to worry about this.
Why didn't I think of that?
Our Courage United to 1. Someone's been getting touched by Adventure. Sayo and Co. and vice versa. Either are first errata or both of them put to 0. Both are not being used as intended. That's entirely on Bandai not proofreading EX5. BT9 Rika and or Skuyax to 1, probably not getting hurt since they have an advanced deck on the way, but we'll see. Promo Shadramon and or BT16 Wormmon to 1. Definitely think if everything else gets hit, Red Purple Imperial will just jump back up in popularity. Ragnarok Cannon and or BT21 Galacticmon to 1. Trashing 4 security is kind of dumb. It's actually more than that. It's infinite up to your last one. I also think the new Destromon that has Sorcerer Protection should be hit too, but that's me being petty. Still surprised at how huge of a variety in tops we got after EX9. This list could definitely be shorter or longer, but every deck listed is strong enough to place top 16 or better. It's pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've talked about a lot of those.
We have.
The Galacti hits. That's somebody hurt you.
Yeah, someone hurt you with Galacticmon at locals. It's okay.
Hey, I've been there. When I played against Galacti and they just keep popping my tamers, and I'm just like, okay, I don't play game now.
Yeah, Ragnarok Cannon is really good, but it's something the deck desperately needs in order to be even remotely competitive.
Yeah.
Bandai's balance team isn't like on top of it to the point where we could like test out a band on Galacti, because if they do that, that's gonna be banned for like 6 months and no one's gonna play with Galacti. Like if it was like every week they check in with the community and they're like, yeah, we're going to try this out and see what's going to happen. Maybe you could try it if Galacti was actually a problem, but I don't think anybody's having a big problem with Galacti.
Nah.
Yeah, not anymore.
The only times I've lost a Galactic is because I bricked and let them sit there for several turns going uninteracted with while I just set up their stuff, and I'm like, I lose now. But that's because I bricked. I would have lost to any strategy. Probably quicker to good strategies. I can see an argument for the Shadramon or BT16 Worm, but that deck loses.
It's a high roll deck.
Yeah, it loses to itself. Justin So 8231. One thing I like about Digimon is the level system. For example, if Pokemon was Digimon, both Pikachu and Lugia would be level 3 since they're both basic. If it was Digimon, Pikachu would be level 3 and Lugia would be level 6. I like that Digimon has clear set power levels of Digimon.
Yeah, I like how that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Digimon better than Pokemon.
Yes, you heard it here first.
You sat at the wrong lunch table when you were in the kindergarten.
He also said, recent polls say that the new King Drazel in 2028 will be JD Vance. Is that who you guys want, or do you all prefer someone else as the next King Drazel?
Oh, God. I don't
What is with all the political stuff?
Politics.
I don't want to hear it after that most recent episode of South Park.
He also said, yay, it's on Sunday. Yes, I was able to edit and upload, so it went on Sunday.
What was the poll?
I'm assuming presidential candidates for 2028.
Ken Ichijoji. He's my emperor.
I'd vote for him. Sylpharion 10. Thank you for being a channel member. Ban limit Growlix.
Wait. I changed my. I picked King Animon. I forgot.
No. You can't change.
Too late.
Yeah. No takesy backsies.
Vice President Prince Mamemon.
Ban limit Growlix, limit Grav Crush, limit Skuyax or Tau, limit Cool Boy, maybe even limit the. I'm assuming he means a new one. Maybe even limit the green and black free memory cards, since people have been trying to figure out how to abuse them too. I agree with that. I think you might as well hit the other ones just so you don't have to readdress them in the future.
Let green keep theirs because green sucks.
I mean, black sucks too. Like, your argument's not really super valid there.
I just feel like black's is way easier to facilitate. If you don't play anything, green can't use that option card.
True. Greens does require you to be playing the game unless they have a way to put tokens on your field, which they do. You can splash in Leviamon cards to give your opponent tokens.
What an atrocity of a deck you're trying
it would be some kind of Frankenstein concoction, but it could be done. I think just hitting them before you have to worry about it is a fine choice. Like, no one's going to be like, oh no, I can't play my super casual deck because they hit Tropic Venom.
One guy out there who loves Tropic Venom, keeping his green deck alive. It's like, I can pop off.
That reminds me, we had a player at our locals that put like Samadhi Santi into like every single one of their green decks.
Every time.
It's like that kind of player. They're just like, they really like that card for some reason, even though it's like not good.
What did that do? Suspend one of you guys? Suspend your opponent? They can't suspend?
Yep, that's exactly what it does. Joe Geiger Jr. Non-mirrored Sean reveal. Whoa. Yeah, when I went back to edit the because I had to connect the two videos because I lost connection, I forgot to cut I forgot to cut myself. I forgot to cut the beginning of the new one. Oops. Jim the Kid, Gurumon deck list that got 3rd and 4th.
5th.
I cannot read. I just assumed that was going to be the next number. So this is a deck list.
Yeah, it honestly looks like a very standard Garu loop deck with the Magna. I think the only difference my deck had is I was playing 2 copies of the starter deck Matt, because they kind of act like scrambles, but he is just playing scramble, so.
It'd be like that. Adaptive reasoning. Funny story. I also won my locals this week playing Gammon. 9 players. I was feeling tired, so I wasn't in it to win it. Just wanted to try out the new Wezen Gammon or Wezen Gammas and play a non-meta fun deck. I knew my way around. But like, do you remember that one Winter Olympics where all but one of the ice skate racers tripped and fell over each other on the last lap, so that the guy who was in last place crossed the finish line first? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so round 1 was against Ulforce.
A win's a win.
Yeah.
A win's a win.
It is a win. He still got a gold medal. That counts. So round 1 was against Ulforce, and their deck wasn't finished yet. Plus they bricked. 2-0'd them. They ended up in last place at the end. Round 2, I got down paired against a Vortex Warriors deck. 2-0'd them. They ended up 3rd to last after getting the bye round 3. Round 3, I got down paired again and fought Mastamon. That was a 2-1. They had 1 match win, so I'm thinking I have 9.
In the bottom of the barrel decks right now. Let's go.
I have 9 points, but I'm probably going to lose round 4 to Lucemon Security Controller Abaddamon, because there's not much I can do to them without a lot of luck. The best player in the room on Kaguya got taken out by the Lucemon player in round 2 in turns, and I dodged him somehow as well. Lucemon has a problem of going into turns a lot, so Abaddamon and Luce tied at 1-1, and I was left standing as the clear winner at the end of round 3 with an opponent match win percentage of 33.2%.
Let's go.
The lowest I've ever seen.
Gammon best deck. Gammon best deck. You're the amazing pilot. We need more players like you to play Gammon. You're the difference.
The lowest I've ever seen from the winner. Second place was 70.4%. I'm not exactly sure what to take from all this, but it was very funny. I got my prize packs and was all Brennan Lee Mulligan about it. What is happening is wrong.
Stand proud. You are the chosen one.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, I'd rather be lucky than good.
I mean, that's some Sean luck right there to get the double down pair.
I don't like it when that happens. I record my matches for content. If I'm playing against someone who's playing a jank deck, it's not content. I'm always upset when I get down paired against someone who is on the casual end of the spectrum.
You should post, if you ever get down paired, you're like, man, this isn't content. Throw a little bit, and lose to the jank deck. That's content. No. Meta deck loses to some crazy random stuff. Why is this guy running Arctic Blizzard in his deck? I don't know.
I can't do that because the entire locals is for content, and it's not just a one-off match. That match determines my next matchups. So, like, if I lose that match, I will then play against a worse deck, which is then further not content.
All right, I'll build a really jank, horrible deck, and I'll be like, if I match with Sean, and I win, I'll be like, all right, don't worry, we'll load up again, and I'll play a horrible deck for you. So you can just stomp it.
This guy openly colluding. Bendai will get on to you for that.
Bendai don't talk to me.
A Tony Pino 18 for the CS deck. Do you play the White Tamer? I'm just wondering how you mega Digimon Assembly when Sean didn't promote. Yes.
Yes.
You go. You go or you co?
No, Iba is a White Tamer.
Yeah.
Next question.
Kyle Newey 9278. Bring Grey X to 4. Grav Crush to 1. Kenan Davis to 1. Growlix ban.
Boom. Good.
I agreed with 75% of this.
Yes, we know, Sean.
I don't think I'll
spend another 10 minutes arguing about how you don't want Davis and Ken to get hit, even though we've done it like 4 times now.
There is a very big community consensus that Grav Crush Growlix.
Yeah,
they really want.
I think if they
and
just
Scion Co. Those
Yeah,
three.
yeah, the blue Galaxy
Yeah.
Tamer, yeah. That one Larry dude, Grav to 1, Growlix to 1, Sio and Co ban to stop constantly ban pair. That's it.
Yep.
That's
yep.
it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and bring Grix before you forgot that part.
Firm handshakes all around.
Yeah. Impact Entertainment. Comment question. Sup, nerds? Hope all you guys are doing well. Listen to one of the guys in the DigiGuard United podcast on the game, probably needing an MST for the game for options. I personally like the idea just for more interaction. The game and setting up would be more difficult in some cases. So what kind of card would you like the game to introduce? By the way, here's my wish list for the ban list below. Hashtag Sean #1 fan. Thank you.
Real quick before we get on to that, that's a terrible idea. Never implement that.
I do not like that idea.
I say that as somebody who likes Miraculous Mega Knight.
I don't like that. We have actually a couple of cards interact with...
Yeah, but they're bad.
Justy and Luce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucamon option is not bad. Justamon is. But I think introducing generic interaction with them is a bad idea in the same way that it would be a bad idea for a bunch of decks to have access to Tamer removal. Right now, it's pretty limited, and I think that's a good thing.
I like how they're doing it, where it's like they'll give it to weird archetypes in that color.
Mhm.
Like Justimon is like the black color source to be able to like interact with your opponent's option. Lucamon is purples. Give it to these like niche archetypes, so that way, if your deck is solely relying on like stacking trainings and stuff, or like your delay options are that important, if you run into one in a tournament, you know, if there's one of each archetype in each color, there's a chance you might run into it if they're even somewhat competitive.
Yeah.
Because we just got a bunch of Lucamon support, means more Lucamon players are going to be at, which means people are going to play that option more, which means it'll come up more where they're like, oh, I can trash your delay option.
Yep.
But making it generic, like the memory boost and everything, like giving everybody like a 2 memory MST.
That would be a bad idea. I don't like that.
Yeah, that would just become an arms race then of who can get more out and who can remove theirs and who's turn player before they get to delay their stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot less. It's a lot less Digimon being played in that scenario.
Yeah, it would just introduce a side.
Then we get to the
deck
Harpy's
building.
Feather Duster, and the arm's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I don't like what it would introduce to deck building concepts, unless we got side decks. Because like if you put a bunch of those in your deck, because like some of the best decks have just set up trainings and stuff, and you play against a deck that doesn't do that, and you just have a bunch of those in your hand, like what are you doing?
Shout out to DigiGuard United. They my boys.
Sitting there with your dick in your hand. Grav Crush to 0. Jack Raid to 0. Hammer Spark to 0. Blinding Ray to 0. HPD to 0. I agree with that. I think they should ban all of those cards. Growlix to 1. Sio and Co to 0. That's a blue one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last Guardian to 1, BT2 Matashita back to 1, Great X back to 4. These may be some hot takes, but probably for the future. Mirage, Calling from Darkness, and Anubis. You are high out of your mind.
Yeah.
I think he
Those
banned, right? Not back to 4? Because he doesn't specify.
that is true. He could just
Want
Either
them banned?
he wants them gone, or he's living for that like some.
It's gotta be. He's got to want them gone because those specific cards are way too good to be like, nah, back to 4. Like that's madness.
You're right. It's more likely that he means that they should be 0.
Yeah, it's 0.
Which I would agree because Calling, I think, is still okay, but I could see a reasoning for it. Anubis and Mirage, now that we have Scramble, especially with Anubis because it's purple, but Mirage, because we have Scrambles, once you see it, you probably are going to have access to it the rest of the game.
Forever, yeah.
It's also just one of the best flood. I think it's more oppressive than Medieval for a floodgate effect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Its Floodgate effect is disgusting. It's the reason why it should have been banned. I agree with everything else. A lot of that's... I mean, I don't think Last Guardian needs to go to 1, but we talked about Matashita coming back and Grey X to 4, so yeah. Adaptive Reasoning. Restrictionless comment. As long as they hit Grav Crush and Sio and Co., it's at least a decent list. After that, maybe Rushgill or Growlix. I doubt both. Maybe something in Knights or Sakuya, but I don't know what. Parabolic Junk just to get ahead of future abuse. And one card nobody sees coming. Some card that annoys the game designers in specific. Even though it's not that busted, they're just tired of tiptoeing around it.
Like that.
Yep. Sounds good.
I like that there's just some dude in like Bandai HQ testing and he's getting like rolled by like some random card and he's just like, you know
Screw
what?
this card specific.
Just
Fire
screw over his
Rocket.
friend.
It's Fire Rocket. That one guy. I have blockers and I keep checking it out. Security just blows me up. It's broken.
It outs my Omni Ace.
It does.
It does.
Isle Cole 64. I was so close to an anime protag moment last week at locals. Was playing Adventure Omni against Diabora, staring down like 12 Diabora with Rush and an Armageddon. Was able to use options to keep ace targets on board, managed to keep putting a Melga on board, had drawn into Omni Ace with our Courage United at the end of last turn, but still no Wargrey, only one left in deck, 2 in trash. On my last Blast Evo, draw into Wargrey and then blast into Omni on next attack to clear all remaining attackers, survive and salvage a draw. Except Armageddon turns off when Digivolving effects are level 7, so I still just die.
Yep. That's what Sean was trying to do to me.
I should have successfully done it to you. I'm just dumb.
You're just dumb, yeah.
I'm just dumb and bad. A random Mexican 123. They said they were banning what has been topping in tourney, so I think they will most likely ban Grav Crush, maybe Growlix, BT17 Tower, one of the level 6 Akuyas. I'm not sure what they would limit in Royal Knights without making it less competitive. Exactly. Anyways, bring me back Grandma Next. Also unpair ban Mother Shoto. That is such a joke that it got pair banned. Yep. Just get blue plug-in. Great content, guys.
Blue plug-in!
Yeah, just get good. Mother Shoto was never a problem.
I sold my
Mother
blue
Shoto
plugins.
can't hurt you.
You sold your what?
My event pack blue plugins.
Oh yeah, I had a few of them and I sold them a while ago too. They're probably pretty cheap right now.
One.
I had them because I was like,
one.
Mother Shoto's a thing. I can put them in any deck that I need.
I forgot why I picked mine up. I think it was when I know what it was, when I built Ulforce in BT12 format, I think.
Such a good card.
Yeah. But we don't need that anymore because our tamer gives us jamming. Shady Water 7, which I believe is a gentleman that is currently on the screen.
That's me.
Garuda X, Aegistramon, the strongest of brothers, Draco X, Davison Kin, Dominamon, Karu Kuramon, Starter Deck Iron Mako, Miraculous Mega Knight, Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon, Reverse Psychology, that Bandai.
Yep, don't worry.
Yeah,
I just saved everyone. I saved everyone.
They're all targeted at us.
Exactly.
What the hell?
What's the point?
But now that I said it, they're not gonna ban it.
I don't know.
And those were all like, if those got hit, everyone would be sad. Everyone would be.
What the hell is what is Karu Kuramon?
That's the level 5 for puppets.
I don't read his cards, so I don't know what any of them are called.
Yeah.
Somebody did jinx me. The very first comment jinxed me. We'll get to it.
Okay. Dareday 436. I hate the new ball just because it doesn't do anything for Bogger Army. They could have even thrown them a bone and let you float into a play cost 5 or lower Bogger Army card. And I don't care the fact that he wasn't really a member of the group in the anime or manga. Staying lore accurate, especially at this point in the game, should not be to a deck's detriment. You do that early on in the game's life for nostalgia bait, but not this far in where one bad piece of support or little to no support at all keeps a deck dead. As far as stuff I want to see on the list, Growlix needs to go. Aside from its own decks, you can run it in Birds, you can run it in Cerberus. Hell, I've even seen people use this with Millie. That and Grav Crush for obvious reasons. Also because they're getting a starter deck Sakuya, it needs to be gutted. Who at Bandai thought it was a good idea to let a deck use generic yellow options for free when every year or so they are giving us promo options that cheat evolutions?
Yep, fair.
I mean, we did say Sakuya will eventually have to get a win con, and the win con was they print really good generic yellow options. Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought? Kyle Newey 9278. So, I learned that The Last Guardian isn't optional, LOL, it's mandatory. Lost the Eaters 2-1 because I didn't know what they did, LOL. It is optional. I don't know who told you that it's mandatory, but it is not.
I mean, if they're trying to kill your Omni, you just let them kill it, right?
Yeah, someone responded and said, what part is an optional because any delay is optional, and he responded the protection effect. That is entirely optional. Anything that has a cost in this game is inherently optional, and the cost is trashing the card.
Yeah, just don't delay.
Yeah, just don't use it. It is it's not mandatory. I hope a judge didn't tell you that.
Yeah, because the way it's written specifically, I'm going to read it word for word just so we can talk about it. All turns, when any or Digimon with Omnimon in their names would leave the battle area, delay. One of those Digimon does not leave. So you just don't delay.
Yeah.
I think like when they were first printing, they would say like delay is like you can trash this.
It would say by trashing this card.
Yeah, by trashing. So
yeah.
By it mean.
Yeah, it is a cost, therefore it is not mandatory. I can understand why you might think that and why someone might interpret it that way, but it is not. It is 100% optional. So you got cheated, sort of. Bussy Destroyer, playing with meat on the camera. Ayo.
No pause.
I love that. That username's amazing.
Why they gotta bring that up?
Look at their channel icon.
I don't want it.
I don't know what that is, dog.
It's just an anime girl with her tongue out.
Oh, okay.
Or a guy? I can't tell.
Okay, I thought it was some weed thing that you were gonna reference.
No, I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
You made it seem like
an old
you did.
dad. I don't know.
Just look at it. I don't know. House full of frogs. Personally, I would like to see Rush Gilmon restricted and potentially Royal Knights of the Purge. Nothing else? No Graph Crush, no Gil X, or Growl X.
He's like, that's it.
That's all I got.
That's it.
Graph Crush at 4 is fine.
Hybrid.
Yeah,
I play Red Hybrid.
As long as they can't attack me with them Groundmons, I'm chilling.
This is the same psychology as people that are like, I lost to the training cards. They're like, I technically lost to the Gilmon that got rushed and attacked me. Nothing else was the problem. I think that's... Bussy Destroyer also said, as a Sakuya player, limit BT17 Talmon to 1 or Paraband Sakuya X plus Yellow Scramble, so no keeping turn with Valderarm.
So
you're gonna tell me that guy's a Sakuyamon player? No way.
I was gonna say the same thing.
The furry deck? No way.
He had his joke comment, and then he's like, "Okay, but in all seriousness, let's talk about Sakuya now." let's
for real. Yeah, I think just limiting Sakuya X would be fine, but
Bussy Destroyer says so.
Yeah. Lucid Marauder 4388. Well, at least there won't be a Gabu hit this time. I mean, you say that.
You're jinxing me.
You say that.
They hit one of your Gabumon.
Man, that'd be hilarious if they just randomly hit something there. Because Omnimon has been popping off in Japan from what I hear. Yeah. And there are several Gabumons you can play.
Popping off in Indonesia as well.
Well, that's not America. That's where it matters. America.
That is definitely not where it matters to Bandai.
I don't know. They made Japan go through Apocalypse for 2 months. They let us have it for 2 weeks. I'm just saying we might be the favorite child. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think we are, Brandon.
I think none of them. I don't think any region is the favorite child. I think they got their own agenda going.
Well, it's definitely not EU because they still got delays.
EU starving.
EU and apparently South American countries are so struggling for.
Do you remember when they were still playing like 8 sets behind us, even though like they were supposed to get distribution for like to get them up to the current set?
South America.
Yeah, that was like crazy.
Someone commented, I think, on last week's or the week prior, and they said they're still in they're like 2 sets behind us right now. I think.
Yeah, I don't think they've gotten EX9 yet.
Free them. Let them play. Let them play Digimon. That's not fair.
I mean, you would think.
All right, let's get out of here. I am so stiff in this chair. I am done. Chris has been checked out for like the last hour.
Just gotta relax, man.
Bro, it's been 4.5 hours, man. I'm dying.
Drink a Mai Tai, lay back.
I only get 2 days off, and I've spent 4.5 hours sitting in this chair.
We live in Florida, dude. Go to the beach, man. Just relax.
Josh, I have bad. I guess I can temporarily disable it. There we go.
Oh.
The Omni4Game logo was covering most of your Betamon.
No.
No.
Oh well. They'll just see a little gremlin talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Brandon.
The recap. The people are gonna be like, "Who the hell is that?"
Editing this is gonna be a nightmare.
And then
Oh,
you
I
got two
believe it.
whole videos you guys splice together.
It's that combined with the sheer length.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It was a great job.
All right,
All right.
bye.
Bye. I'm gonna go.
Later,
die.
everyone.
Later, boys.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.